Welcome. You know,
Yeah,
I was
that
thinking
would-
about it.
Is that what we want to do?
Put the cookie cake
Welcome.
up on top of the microwave so
No.
that she can't
We're
open
gonna
the
say,
cookie
You know,
cake.
I was
Happy
thinking about it.
birthday. Is that what we want to do?
Put the cookie cake
Welcome.
up on top of the microwave so
No.
that she can't
We're
open
gonna
the
say,
cookie
You know,
cake.
I was
Happy
thinking about it.
birthday. Is that what we want to do?
Yeah,
No, so for real, though, happy
Cookie
birthday.
cake
Welcome.
up. Thank you, thank you.
That wasn't.
It's the Umaneko right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, it's not picking up my microphone.
We can hear you.
No, OBS wasn't picking up my microphone. Maybe make sure I'm speaking now. OBS wasn't picking up my microphone. Maybe make sure I'm speaking now. OBS
Picking up my
wasn't picking up my microphone.
No.
Maybe make sure I'm speaking now. OBS.
Picking up my
Also,
Okay,
I've come
should
to
be
the
good now.
conclusion that
No.
Maybe make sure
Perhaps.
I'm speaking now. OBS.
Picking up my
also
Okay,
I've come
should- Okay. Testing the mic. Okay. Testing the mic.
like a Darth Vader AI voice thing that can actually
I
say
did
anything.
hear about
So-
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be good.
There's only one answer to that that's realistic.
I don't know, Mason.
It only took him like a day to make him say like ooh woo and shit like that. So
I
I
did-
don't know if this is good.
I did
Yo,
play
no,
as
we're not
Godzilla with the Nikes on.
hell yeah, and I was
Godzilla with
mecha.
the Nike
I was mecha
Yeah.
Godzilla with the
Corporate.
Nikes on too. The Jordans, I think they were.
with the J's.
With the J's.
on.
And then I had
More
a
accurately, getting Vader to say, getting AI voice to say dumb memes is probably the first thing. The second thing is like, it's after.
We're getting them to be like Holocaust deniers or something.
Yes.
It's being skippity.
my my
no,
mecha
Scooby would be the
Godzilla
first thing.
sick fit.
Yeah,
It's-
'cause-
yeah, I think the skibbity's in the dumb meme category.
Oh, the fact there's a movie. Anyways, I'm burning that out of my head.
What do you mean there's a movie? What do you
Yeah, they're
mean?
gonna make a Skibidi movie. Yeah,
They
they're
are
making
making a
What would that
Skibidi
even be
movie.
about? What would you even?
I don't know.
I
Michael
don't know.
Michael Bay is doing it, so it's probably gonna be a lot of explosions.
Why?
And I'm not joking. Money.
Why?
Yeah, that's
Money.
No,
seemingly.
but the meme's already dead.
It's true.
Brother, you didn't make the movie in 25 minutes. It's over. It's gone.
Hey man, corporates are never known to be like on time.
Corporate says you need to make this movie.
Never said it's gonna be on time.
Then you got to make a 35-minute YouTube poop and call it, the Tales of Skibbity or
What
whatever.
the group of
and
kobolds
post
called
it.
again?
A group of kobolds. I don't know. What do you call a group of humans?
Oh yeah, I think we were saying there was like a thundering or
It's
something.
a tribe.
A murder of humans. A murder of kobolds. Everyone's
Yeah.
called a
Nobody
murder.
calls them these things.
A murder of Nerva.
But did this kobold tribe have a clan name? Is that what you're asking?
No.
Twin clan.
Oh. The clan of kobolds? There you go.
Clan.
Asia Clan?
Yes, Asia Clan.
I see. Good.
What does the deluxe edition of Night Rain have that the base version doesn't?
Yeah,
It gives
it will
you
give
the
you the
DLC
future
and
DLCs. Yep.
Yeah.
It also comes with like an art book and like the soundtrack and stuff if you want that. Or you can pay $15 in a couple months when the game comes out to get the DLC in it.
I think I'll just get the regular version.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna
Yeah, I
download
mean,
the audio.
The price increase is if you only care about the DLC, it costs the same if you get it now or you get it later. So
And, like, I got birthday money. It's not that I can't afford it. It's more of a matter of do I
What's that? They're both
Like,
of them. I'm not sure
hair.
which one they're looking at.
The art book actually is pretty neat because Garrett got a physical copy of it for being a early access sponsor or whatever, and was like showing some of the pages.
wow.
fucking
But
Yeah, I don't
stream.
know, because like it's digital. Like if I want something like that, I like to have a physical.
I would rather have the physical version, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Well, I did get Deltarune as a gift for my birthday, so I've been playing that. So this was the only other thing that I was holding off on until my birthday. So,
Hell yeah.
doing it. Here we go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get so many #1 victory royales.
hell yeah. How many V-Bucks did you get for your birthday?
No V-Bucks. This may surprise you to find out, but I've never actually played Fortnite.
How are you supposed to buy Hatsune Miku and Hank of the Hill?
I guess I'll have to let them down.
No.
My
You gotta buy the
friend, like,
battle
used to
pass.
play-
You can at least unlock Robin.
Robin from Batman and Robin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson, isn't he Nightwing?
He becomes
He becomes
Nightwing,
Nightwing.
yes.
Yeah,
He
he's
is the
Robin.
first Robin, though.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You have,
gotcha.
you have to remember that the different that like half of the Robins become different superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was
Well,
it
I
the
know one of them becomes Red Hood, who is not a superhero.
Jason.
That's Jason Todd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it the
Jason.
second one who died?
Yes, I think it's Jason. He's the
Okay,
second
okay.
one, and he dies. Joker fucking murders him. Yes.
And then
Damn.
he comes back as Red Hood, because I guess he wasn't actually dead.
He gets revived with a Lazarus pit. Yes.
Fucking Lazarus Pits, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize Jason Todd was the same. Red Hood was the same guy who died.
Yeah, same guy.
It is basically the plot point of Arkham Knight.
Wait, hold on. He is both him and the first Robin are both the son of circus acrobats who were killed by criminals in Gotham. Are you fucking kidding me? Batman, what do you-
Is
He's a
Jason
common
this?
profession in-
I thought Jason was just some fucking orphan from Gotham.
I went to Wikipedia, and one of the first things it says is he initially shared a similar origin to Grayson, being the son of circus acrobats who were killed by criminals. I guess it was maybe retcon.
Probably retconned, yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
changed
Oh,
in a
following-
different version.
It was following the Crisis on Infinite Earths. So when the multiverse got fucky, they went, actually, he's different.
When they realized they had to fucking different some characters. To...
Yeah.
I think one of the Robins is like Ra's al Ghul's son or grandson, right?
The new
Damian
one,
Wayne
Damian,
is
yes.
Batman's actual son and also Ra's al Ghul's grandson.
With Talia al Ghul.
Yeah, Talia al Ghul is his
Hmm.
mom.
Well, that's going to be uncomfortable to talk about.
He's also, I believe, the only Robin. No, he's had. He's apparently been Redbird. So the Robins are
Redbird!
are Nightwing, Red Hood,
Is there five?
Red Robin,
Yum.
Yeah.
Batgirl.
Yep.
Batgirl's
I-
Robin.
I wouldn't really consider
She
her
was
a
a
Robin.
Robin.
She's
She was. Stephanie Brown was Robin, and then Batgirl later.
Okay.
Oh,
but this
I
isn't-
thought she was just
this
always
isn't
back.
the-
There's been like 8 Robins.
Different.
Yeah, so, and
There's
it's not
a
the original
Batgirl-
Batgirl. It's the
There's a
second
different
Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Who's only Batgirl, and then
Wait, no,
What-
I'm thinking of
Barbara
Christian
Gordon.
Gordon's daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, Barbara
Yeah.
Gordon. Yeah,
Barbara
yeah, no,
Gordon
she's
goes
Oracle.
from
Who becomes
Batgirl
Oracle,
to
yep.
Oracle, and then Stephanie Brown steps up as Batgirl, I think.
After Joker paralyzes her.
Broke her-
Yeah.
Yeah. I do know about that. Fucked up, but it did happen.
This Joker guy's kind of an asshole.
Joker guy should probably get fucking like the death penalty or something, you know?
No, he's claiming mental illness again. We have this
I mean, I think after a while it doesn't
There was a
matter.
robot chicken of that where after he beats him up, the Joker's like, hey, but unfortunately I'll just do it, and then it's cuts to him in court with the judge giving the death penalty, and Batman's like, sorry Joker, I did everything I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Even
after
one
a
of the
certain
many,
point.
many victims of Joker would have at some point been like, maybe we should just kill him once he's been taken in for the 80th time. Maybe we should just like do that.
Well, I think that's how, I mean, partially so they didn't have to have a recurring villain, but also because it's probably more realistic. The Christian Bale Batman movies, off-screen what happens is Joker got the death penalty for everything he did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Because realistically, you wouldn't let a fucking murderous psycho like that who enacted citywide terrorism live.
Well,
Just a
depends
bit
on
of
the
terrorism.
rules of your state, you know? Like, if you don't have a death penalty, you don't have a death penalty. Just
Well, Gotham has death penalty, I guess.
Gotham does have the death penalty, though, so...
But you know,
Batman is killing people, turns out.
Despite-
Joker doesn't
Wait.
fuck with the IRS. He does pay his taxes.
I saw that episode where that
He-
one crime lord to fuck over the Joker left him a bunch of money, but he's like, oh, but it's all dirty money, so you're gonna have to pay taxes on all of it. And he's like, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah. He doesn't fuck with Nazis, and he pays his taxes.
Well, he doesn't work with Nazis.
Right, because he may
Yeah,
be a
but-
criminal lunatic, but he's an
But he's an
American.
American.
Yeah, he's not.
Yes. Oh.
God bless America.
God bless America. Also, I'm going to murder tons
He
of
he
people.
will just nuke a city though for the laugh.
For lols.
If he's gonna be a terrorist, he's gonna be a goddamn American terrorist, you know.
There's gonna be a bald eagle screeching like a red-tailed hawk in the background while he does his terrorism. All right, kobolds. What do we all know about kobolds?
We're joining them.
Well, we are kobolds now.
Yeah,
so-
we're kobolds.
We are kobolds. Yes. So you guys get your rest in. Where's the kobold? There it is. You all go to sleep with your new kobold husbands and brides, and then, you know, in the middle of the night, it occurs to you that this is not your beautiful wife, and this is not your beautiful home.
Yeah, the question is, do we can? I mean, now's probably a good time as any, because we wait too long, they might attack the town. So, I considered we could wait until we were given an important guard duty, but who knows how long that'll be, and we don't know what'll happen in the meantime. So, probably for the best.
I don't think everyone rested, so everyone does need to rest.
I'll hit the rest button. Let me do that.
Changing spells if you want to. You can.
I cannot.
So you said, sorry, it's the middle of the night?
Well,
you-
it's now very early morning.
Okay.
You've awakened realizing that you don't have a kobold wife, and in fact, you aren't really sure what you're doing here.
Well, I got a job. I gotta
I
go
don't
see
know.
the scribe.
Oh, it's like I'm moving the memo.
I forgot what she was called.
The scribe?
It was an S word. I don't remember what it was. Shaman, maybe.
Shaman?
Oh, the shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Skipper.
Shaman skipper.
Okay, so try to see if I can remember what the layout of this place even looked like. What was over? Is this the bathrooms?
That's the shitter, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we have a kind of an end point, so we can kind of move from here, I guess. The question, I suppose, is do we try to take them out one by one sneakily, or do we try to ambush the leaders?
More risky about the leaders. If the fight goes really bad, we're gonna die on the. We're all probably gonna die on the way trying to get out.
Mm-hmm. And the risk with attacking individually is if we don't beat them
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
enough, then
We
we'll
get
be attacked by
swarmed.
everyone anyway.
Yeah,
I think it's
man,
more important to
that's
take out the leaders.
Yeah, I'd agree. Because it also depends on what their defenses look like. They're probably guarded by.
I think my issue is I'm kind of scared fighting the Drake in close quarters. It's just asking me to get breath spam if it gets lucky, or gets spammed by fire or whatever.
I mean, that was kind of always gonna be the case, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
The
better
dragon
inside
They
than
get
out,
to
where,
dictate that.
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, if we're in close quarters, it can't fly and run away as easily. It does, yes, it does mean that we all are in danger of being hit from that, though, so we should just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Let me look at my equipment. Is there anything here I can use to help? It'll be nice that I can preemptively apply my poison when we actually get to the boss. I should be able to do some
I think I did buy 2
good damage,
potions,
assuming I actually
yeah, 'cause-
hit. What does Skeptic's elixir do again? Oh, it's for checking lies. Okay, it's actually not helpful here, but in general.
I wonder if I can go up and look.
What is your short sword crit specialization?
Makes you off guard, I believe.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I
it's
have-
a blade.
I have this. I'm gonna go ahead and when we're resting here, I'm gonna tie this predator's claw to my short sword, my new magic short sword, instead of my gun. Since
Okay.
is what I'll actually be using.
I'm trying to decide if I want to prep 2 summon elementals or I want to replace one of them with a rank 2 heal.
Okay, I actually need to check. When did I use this damn crystal? Okay.
I do- I
never
also-
hit the word, so
I can make some energy mutagens to deal with. Wait, do
This
we
word
know for sure? We know for sure it's a
Yeah,
fire.
Okay, so I should have it.
It is a fire
Yeah,
drake.
it's definitely a
Yeah.
flame drake.
Oh,
So
that makes
I
sense.
can.
It was red and everything.
when we're up to the actual fight, I can prep some energy mutagens and give us all. I'll give 4 of us resistance.
Okay. I wish I had
Up a
ice
little bit.
cold elemental, but I have acid, so ain't gonna do much here.
All right. Well, first we have to actually get there, I suppose. So, does anyone have a way of making us sneak better?
The only thing I really have to help us is quiet allies.
Sneak better? No.
You're skilled at moving with the group. Oh yeah, actually, I mean that seems good. Using the lowest modifier. Okay, so we want to, if we can, make anyone who has the lowest stealth have a better stealth, I guess. But I don't know if we have any way of doing that. If not, then we'll
So you would use everyone would use basically follow the expert skill thing.
Our lowest
It
stealth
would
is Dexter
be-
with 2.
Yeah.
Well, you would follow me. I would be the expert because I'm the
Well,
one.
no,
I'm
it's
the expert, so.
but it's lowest modifier, isn't it? Do you have a thing that? Did I misunderstand? Do you have something that lets you?
Oh,
Yeah, it's lowest modifier.
Yeah, so it would have to be his.
So whoever has
next
the lowest
one.
modifier has to do it.
Yeah, but it means we wouldn't have to all individually roll, meaning we have all the
Yeah.
chance of failing.
I mean, right now getting in there is an issue. We're part of the tribe.
Although I guess we still get +2 from your follow the expert, but we're just using. His
So
roll,
it's the
I think.
it's
Yeah.
the lowest modifier on the stealth check, not the.
yes. So the thing is that if we all did individual, like yeah, I succeed. Someone fails in the end, it doesn't really matter because we all got caught because we're gonna get caught anyways. Or if
But
two people
I don't
fail.
understand why you use that instead of everyone just following you. Because
Yeah,
follow the expert.
If we all. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
if we all just use follow the expert, then we just get our level to it. If we're not, like, I would get my level to it, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think in this case you would get that bonus, but we'd only have to roll once.
We only have to roll once instead of
only have to roll
individual.
once.
Okay,
instead
so
of
it'd just
having
be
5
a-
chances of failure. We have 1
Yeah.
chance of failure.
Uh,
And basically,
it-
if one person spotted, the whole group is spotted anyway.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
oh, okay. So I would get my. It would be 6. It would
So
be a
it's a-
+8 to the roll, pretty much.
Yeah.
To the stealth roll.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna activate avoid notice.
For some reason, I thought I was like, oh, that's shitty. I just roll a 2 and you all have to.
Yeah. Wait, where's the other?
Yeah.
Sorry, where's the other +4 coming from?
I
Is it
get
your-
+2 for my dex, and then I would get 4 for my level
Oh,
because, and
level.
then I would get +2 for him being an
An
expert
expert.
in stealth.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
So it'd be a 2
So-
for Another 2.
which matches the second lowest stealth.
So it's like we only have to roll the second lowest stealth for all of us.
Yeah,
I think we only have to roll the second lowest stealth for all of us.
which is actually not that bad because besides +8, that's like 4 below me, which is I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Well, +8 is 4 below you, but yeah.
I guess.
But you
do
know,
we-
I could always, just cast musical accompaniment. Get some sneaking music going.
Yeah, I think about it.
Dun 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 dun.
Dexter, shut the fuck up!
Also, if we're gonna
Just like
be,
crying noise.
I guess for the sake of not shooting a gun in the cave, I probably will be switching to my crossbow for this
Oh
fight.
yeah. At least up until we actually start fighting the leaders.
Yeah, and when we start going guns blazing, I'm
Just a sad Mission Impossible after everyone yelled at Dexter.
I'm gonna pull the crossbow out.
Well,
I will
and then
hold it.
are we stealthily
Yeah,
killing everyone on our way in? We just
Are
have
we
to go
trying
through
to
the
s-
door, otherwise we're right there.
I think we mentioned the idea was to try to get to just the leaders.
oh,
and
then yeah, we just take this door right
We
here.
just walk through the door and then
Yeah. But we'll just have to. Most likely, it'll be guarded. To the question is just how
Yeah,
we're going to deal
also,
with that.
we do have to do it fast because, reinforcements.
Yes,
I-
once
I
we actually
think-
start the fight, we got to go real fast, obviously. But,
so, all right. If we go in there just guns blazing, not like issuing a challenge to the leader or whatever, all of the kobolds are gonna dogpile in through the tunnels after us. And we're gonna have to fight it.
but thankfully, a lot of them should be asleep right now, so it'll take them a little bit of time to get up, get ready, jump in, roll. The hope
Maybe.
is it'll take a couple turns, and in that time, we can take out one or both of the probably just one of the leaders by that point.
Or
We-
because it's quiet and early and everyone's asleep or whatever, we can kill a lot of them quietly around here. And
That's not necessarily a bad idea. It's just can we 100% kill a guy in one turn? Because if we fail, he yells, and then we're spotted. That's it.
well,
We don't get to ambush the leaders anymore.
true. But I think the Drake is probably big enough that it can't fit through most of these tunnels.
We'll probably get through. We can squeeze. Probably like the only.
Right, but that will take a long time.
It's true. That's like
There's
half
also-
speed the whole way.
Has speed, and if he doesn't have anything for squeezing, you get flat-footed.
It also partially
Our
depends
guards
on
aren't.
how many of the kobolds are like easily separate from each other. Because I know there's that one room where there were like 5 guys, I think, sleeping together. I don't think that's really a feasible area to attack. So
Actually, apparently, many tight spaces are difficult terrain that you can move through more quickly and without a check. So I think he could potentially squeeze through these super tiny holes, but for the regular hallways, he would just have difficult terrain the whole way. But he'd have to squeeze through like the steeper passages.
But like, so I mean, most of us have like the whole map, right? So
Yeah.
Yep.
There's
You
the
all
tiny
basically
tiny
one
tunnels
speed,
here.
and he would at
He-
best be moving at half speed.
He could maybe half speed move through these, but then he gets to this other tiny tunnel he'd have to squeeze in.
Pretty much.
So there's really no option for him other than squeezing if we were like killing people up here. And if they heard it, 4 chambers away.
well, I guess then, do we want to try to go directly to the room and kill guys on the way there, or do we want to explore and try to?
Yeah,
take
yeah.
guys out one
We
by
have
one?
like 2 options here. It's no Russian except for Stone Toe, and then straight to the boss, Kingslayer style.
Put a note next to Stone Toe, so he wakes up, he sees it, and it says, "We like you, Stone Toe. Don't come to the camp tonight."
Don't go to the chief's chamber tonight.
Yeah.
Well, if we are going to go for the whole camp before we go to the boss, we'd probably want to take out this guy first.
Maybe we go in the armory and clear it out.
Sorry,
so I think
which?
that's where a lot of
Oh,
people are at.
the bigger room here with
Yeah.
the.
No, so
Oh,
this
right,
guy
right,
has the warhorn. So we'd have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Oh,
he's
good
gonna
idea.
break
it.
Yeah, good
You
idea.
gotta secure the horn.
His
Sure.
horn. Only he can blow it.
People
There
are
are
still
other-
sleeping. Maybe for now we should sneak, just so we don't wake anyone up.
Also,
There, I think there's like a war drum right here too. So we're just gonna be.
I don't know if
quick
that's
question for
actually
my,
there.
for my
Listen, it's
specific
in there.
stuff. Does my attacks on the town investigator case count for these guys here, or should I spend a minute to replace it with?
They are in fact attacking the town. So
Okay,
yes.
okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
This pisses me off.
Nah, you know the kobolds who have been attacking the town this whole time doesn't count.
Yeah, no, that's different.
It's different.
We have evidence that they were in fact in the town.
I wasn't.
Are you planning on it?
I might have been.
Yeah,
You can't
suspect.
prove it though.
You suspect. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty, but you're still a suspect.
So I guess let's
So you're
try to go
sneaking.
over. Yeah, I think we're gonna sneak over to here to take out this dude first, right?
All right,
That's what
Dexter.
we're
Let
gonna
me
do?
see your.
Yeah, are we doing the quiet
Secret.
ally?
Yeah, it's a blind sneak check, and you get to add +2 to it, I guess.
No, I get
Plus-
it's a +8 altogether.
You get
Yeah,
to add a
so-
level for this too.
Yeah.
You're really trying
Uh,
to get added proficiency with Follow the Expert.
Because I get my dex, and then because follow the expert, I get my level to it, and then a +2 because he's an expert. Where is sneak? There it is.
Actually, no. Wait, I do actually have the perfect music for this. I have Metal Gear Solid 1 music on my thing already.
Oh,
Mm,
perfect.
Follow the expert. Cobalt moment. Yeah, apparently we're not joining them anymore. It's
Mhm.
at times. It's
Oh, we're gonna have. They're
altogether
almost gonna have
+6.
their moment.
For the record, I never said you couldn't.
I was really
I want it to
hoping
be
we
known
would.
they're making a decision to kill them all on their own.
Yeah,
not
I
coerce
mean
them.
Dexter is his plan was I get us in, and that whatever happens happens.
I didn't
There
coerce
it is.
anybody. Okay, you see what unconscious makes you take on your.
I believe it's a -4 to perception.
-4. Yep. So I'm gonna roll just some general perception checks.
Everyone dies but Stone Toe. It's just Stone Toe gets knocked out.
I feel like I also should mention now, especially that attacking the town with them would almost undoubtedly be more difficult than
It would be. That's
killing
why I said
them for the
It'll be the
town.
poor answer when you do the one route for the hardest fight in the game.
Oh, the old king.
Destroy
Yeah,
them.
okay, yeah, like that's what we're gonna be doing.
You know,
I
if
don't
they do
think,
catch us, we just say, "Oh, we didn't want to wake anybody up."
Do they all
by the way-
individually roll perception?
No, I'm
No.
rolling just kind of a few general rolls.
Oh, by the way, the quiet allies, this doesn't apply for our initiative roll, so if something does happen with initiative, we all just still roll it.
Yeah.
I am avoiding notice though, so I am gonna switch it to stealth.
Yes.
Begin
Also
sneaking.
avoiding notice.
Yeah, I'll avoid notice too, so I'll switch over to stealth.
Oh, how do I do that? Do I explicitly have to do that?
You
or
set
is
your
it-
exploration activity to avoid notice.
Oh, okay. I have to figure out how to do that. Exploration. I only have one option here.
You have to add them on your sheet
Yeah.
to have them available.
But is it just I replace initiative with stealth?
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
Am I also getting the bonus from the follow the leader stuff?
Mm,
No, I
No,
guess it
you
says
don't.
you don't explicitly, right? So I think it'd still be better for me to use perception. 'Cause
So
higher.
Okay.
technically, our stealth check for avoid notice has already been rolled. However, our stealth check for initiative has not been.
Correct.
Oh, I
And
guess
Yeah.
if we
however,
initiative via
again, you
perception,
don't-
they saw us.
you won't get to choose to use your perception for your initiative check if you are spotted. If the situation changes, then I'd allow perception. But if it is a case of someone spots you, you're gonna have to use stealth one way or the other.
Oh no,
Okay,
I have a plus
fair.
2 to my initiative compared to my perception.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no,
actually
you
just-
roll your own stealth. This doesn't apply for
Everyone
initiative
roll their-
rolls. Yeah,
yes,
you
everyone
would roll
roll
your
their
own
own.
stealth roll for the initiative.
No, I know. I'm saying my stealth roll is better than my perception by 2.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's like,
to
oh
know.
no, I'd be forced to roll a higher.
Okay, so
Are those guys sleeping? I
Yes,
assume?
they are
Yep.
unconscious.
You going that way?
Hey, Dirtywig, you should go in the front since you are the sneaky murder man.
I do have the
Clee,
crossbow out.
you were spotted there.
Oh, you kidding? Okay.
Moss wanders up and says, "What are you all doing up? I don't think you have guard duty yet."
We woke up.
Yeah, I just woke up. Just gonna take a.
You know,
Well,
our schedules have been somewhat erratic with all the travel.
You know, Doug,
I will
already
need
checked
a
my list.
deception from somebody.
Dexter.
The person who's good at it,
Yes.
do it.
Do I roll deception? You're
Sleeping in a cave's new. There's no sun to really tell you when to wake up. You just kind of woke up.
No, it's just a straight deception.
We all assist, giving us a plus 12. No,
Unfortunately, too many cooks in the kitchen gives you a
Lie.
-20.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
no.
the icon for lie. It is a blind check, apparently.
It is.
The-
You
the-
want to hero point it.
I will use. Let's try that
Oh
again.
yeah, you have your.
Well, it's only
Let's
for
try
skill
that
checks, so that's a
again.
good one.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
I use the new result even if it's worse than the first roll.
It is not worse than the first roll.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So you come up with a lie, and then you think about that lie, and you're like, actually, no, it's this reason. And Moss kind of looks at you and then goes, "Well, all right. Just don't go getting into trouble. Got it?"
Got it.
Wooden dream.
This is a rock, right?
That's what
Yes.
I don't know. if
It's
a
not
rock.
just a boulder.
Also,
It's a rock.
I guess pre-prep, I would put the silencer on the gun just.
Incredible.
Seems good. What
Yeah,
does the sound
one
to-
shot quiet.
Makes a just one shot quiet in case like I want to use it just for one shot.
Okay, so, somebody that's
Sounds good.
actually a damage melee character should
Is
be in the front. And not...
Well, I mean,
Yep.
I have my new poison dagger, so I haven't drawn it yet for obvious reasons. But the guy who had the war horn, did he look particularly tough, or is he just like a
No, the Warhorn's in this room behind this door.
right? But I assume there's a guy there also.
I believe it's this guy.
Oh. Okay, well, how do we want to? Well, okay, let's also start. Take a look at it. There's Moss, and Moss is still here. So.
Yeah, basically the lie you gave Dexter is you wanted to just kind of all stretch your legs since your sleep schedule's all messed up,
Eh.
and he bought it.
Moss was the cook, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're just going out for a midnight stroll.
The guys here are like, y'all need to go pee or something.
They're not still asleep. I mean, I don't. were we-
These are the guards.
He's
Oh, there's a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't see him because he blended in because of the lack
But
of.
I don't know what you guys. The plan was we were sneaking around killing people, but then.
Well, the plan was to do that, but then there was immediately a guy who was awake, so our entire plan fell apart.
So are we just going to the boss now?
I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
we can't talk about it because we're in the middle. We're a bunch of guys, so it's
well, I'm
We-
just
we-
gonna.
do whatever you.
I mean,
think
there
you do.
are other pathways around to like the armory. If you want to go up that way.
I was gonna go to the armory. We could just go to the armory and white people and like do some cleaning of it, some spring cleaning.
Get an idea of what's in the store here.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Can we get there from? What's the? I'm trying to think of the
Yeah,
location.
there-
I
there's
actually would
the-
have to go down this way, right? Yeah.
No, there's a door right here.
How
There
does
is
that
one
feel?
there, but if we were just go like, oh, we're gonna go outside and stretch our legs and then just
Oh,
camp
well,
here.
yeah.
We didn't say outside. Did we?
I don't know. I don't know what
You just said
the
stretch your
fake
legs.
lie was.
Yeah. so
Walk
we can
around.
around
You
the
said
circle.
walk around and stretch your legs.
I mean, we just walk around in the armory.
I don't
do a
remember
lap.
if we were told anything about this pathway, but I don't think we were. So.
I don't think it's not off limits. We're just
Yeah.
The only rooms that are off limits to you were
The treasure room, right?
slurp pen and the treasure room.
And then
Whoever's bedroom was over
yeah,
here.
Scouts and the King's bedroom too. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. It turns out they keep guys awake in every room in the entire cave. So this
That was
plan is
pretty
well,
smart.
yeah,
not
they're
going to
they're
work.
guarding.
Smart.
They sleep on.
This is their
ships. We did
armory.
get told that.
Yeah, but they're like silly bandit kobolds. I thought maybe they'd fuck up. Turns
Well,
out.
we were told
We-
that they slept in
Yeah.
shifts.
We
Yeah,
haven't
but-
given
well,
them
yeah,
like
but I
you
just
know
said
a bunch
I
of
thought they'd
booze
fuck
to
up,
make
right?
them fuck up.
Yeah, I guess we could have. Yeah, but it's the first night, so that's why
Cutlet
initially.
looks at you all and it's like, "What? You need maintenance on your weapons tonight or something?" It's
Pretty where
early.
you should be in front of Dexter.
Okay.
You see, I mean, you are the sneak attack guy, so.
I was making sure no one coming up behind you.
He's asking you a question.
Yeah, I know. I would have responded, but they're talking.
Uh,
I said we're just stretching our legs a bit. Our schedule's been a bit erratic.
I could
Walking
clean my
around,
gun.
so woke up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to walk laps, usually you can go out in the cave for that. It's a lot more space, but Cutlet just shrugs and says, "Do whatever you want."
Nod.
Right.
Nod. Let's keep walking around here. So, what are the other? Okay, there are no addresses in this room, other than this one and that one.
If there's 3 asleep in here.
I didn't want to go too far ahead because if we're all split up, we'd have no chance of anything happening. So.
Like, I don't.
Well, no. I mean, we just have to walk and hope that we find something. Right now, we don't have any good like situation to do anything.
That's fine.
I'll say in Isoki, they're probably not going to be a totally unguarded.
Yeah, I agree. I would say that.
So should we? I will respond back in Isoki because I know Isoki as well. So we should, I suppose, find a room with one guy, and take him out quickly as possible, as long as he's away enough from people that we wouldn't get spotted while it happens.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Right? Perhaps maybe this couple. Well, this is going to be the entrance. There's probably a couple guards out here.
Armory's not. Armory seems like it's not a bad place. But
Yeah, armory. Yeah. Although there's Moss in the other room, but presuming he just stays in there, and we can take that guy out instantly.
we have to do it fast
Yeah.
and quiet.
We
You
should,
have to kill fast enough and quiet enough.
Yes,
that
and
the other guys
bullets.
around wouldn't wake up.
and
Oh,
bullets
I'll be
from
using a
the-
crossbow because I'm not making a lot of noise.
Yeah, no, I was trying to make a joke.
Oh yeah, bullets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish. I'm
What's
going John
too
Wick.
loud?
There's time for John Wick.
You know, I also still in Asoki talking quietly here. Just, I'm thinking maybe since it seems like a pretty good chance there are guards out here, maybe we should just keep the door closed so we don't alert them that we're even awake.
It's not. To be clear, it's not a door. It is a totem with a flap.
It's like a
Yeah.
curtain.
Okay,
yeah.
Can I poke my eyes around without actually disturbing the flap to see what's on the other side?
You can make a separate stealth check for that. Yes.
Okay. Well,
I
I'm
don't
not
know. I
gonna
think
do
it's
it then.
less suspicious to just walk out.
Well, only if we get seen. then it's more suspicious. But I mean, I can just open the door. No one else wants to.
I mean, we're allowed to be walking through here.
Yeah.
Yes, but the more people who are like, huh, the guys are walking around every room in the entire cave, they're all gonna start waking up and be like, these guys are weird, and then it'll be impossible to find.
I
anyone
think we,
else.
after we got spotted instantly, it was sort of foobarred.
Yeah. I think we just wander this little circuit and then wander back to the armory and take it.
Look, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
It's trying to
Yeah,
wander
start punching him in
around
the
to find
mouth.
somebody asleep to kill him just doesn't seem worth it.
I mean, under
Mike
ordinary
Tyson said that.
circumstances, it would be, but this is unfortunately not one of those cases.
So I will whisper. It doesn't look like there's anyone around, yeah? I don't see anyone immediately.
No,
You know that there's someone that was
Yeah.
around the corner
Seemingly-
here.
Oh, yeah.
I guess there's
a
no
guard
one
right on-
guarding
Yeah,
the
I'll
entrance.
I'll whisper very quietly to Dirty Work that we're going to say, I don't know, like, go Inisoki or something, and I'll tell him the word so he can recognize it, and that's when we're gonna go.
And then we just all attempt to kill the
Right.
kobold in there as quickly as possible, and also silently, I guess. I don't know if we need to roll for that. We just, if we stab him quickly enough, hopefully.
Roll for silent stabbing. He gives you a thumbs up. Doesn't say anything back.
And then I'll say the same thing to Dexter and Faye, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the only other language he knows. Yeah.
You can also just,
What was that?
I'll just
you can also just whisper to each other if there's no one immediately around you.
Yeah,
but we
that's
can
what I was
talk-
whispering to Dirty Work, but we're gonna be in the room when we say go, basically, with
Okay.
people awake.
Squeak,
a person
squeakers,
working on
squeak, squeaking.
Squeak 'em.
Okay, well, so I'm just gonna start walking back where we came, and then let's just all congregate.
Let's all congregate.
I want to find a nice spot. How high is this?
How high is that? That's only like 7 feet off the ground.
Is this a
I swear to
shelf?
fucking god.
Kinda. It's like a platform.
Oh, cool. I'll get on it.
Mimo, you stay here in this hallway,
Perfect spot.
so that I don't have to carry you around.
So
I have a
Perfect.
escape point.
what's his name
Pew,
again?
pew, pew.
Plank.
This is Cutlet.
Cutlet. Cutlet. Well, oh, do you have any recommended for like a melee weapon for me? You know.
Usually I start people off on short swords, but if you like something that you can throw, spear's always a good option.
That's really. Yeah, I mean, I'm not
It's a
very
little small for a
strong.
spear.
Yeah, and I don't really got a lot of throwing
You're all
strength. Yeah.
I guess I'll just say go, Inisoki.
Okay, I swing.
Alright, well, hang on. So, we got to
Sorry,
roll
Cutlet.
initiative.
You have to
Okay.
roll initiative, yeah.
All of your stealths versus his perception.
Okay.
So,
I would say I was deceptioning him.
deception would be fine for you if you want to set yours deception. So once you all have your stuff set, we'll roll initiative for everybody.
Okay, so,
I'm on
okay, so I
stealth.
I just need to explicitly set it. Let me
I'm on
pull
stealth.
this.
I was distracting him with a bullshit question because Dexter is never going to use a melee weapon.
Oh,
Is
cool! That's a great spear, and you just stab him with it right there.
It's like,
Do I- Do I just do avoid notice,
Fix
or
this.
No,
No,
you can
it's
set
like
your
you go-
initiative.
Yeah,
You change your initiative, there's a drop down you can change to any skill.
oh, here it is. Okay. Oh,
So
no,
for
that's
this,
not
it's
it.
going to be stealth.
There we go. Stealth. Okay, it is now stealth.
Or if you prefer deception, if your deception is better, I will allow deception for this scenario as well.
Fairly certain my deception is worse. It is, in fact, significantly worse.
It is significantly better than my stuff.
The charisma skill, yeah.
Alright, is
Hey.
everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dexter's right.
Okay.
And then, unfortunately, he rolls better than all of us.
Yeah.
It happened.
He's in the middle.
That's not good.
Klee, Cat, just Klee and Cat went before him. So this is going to fail.
Well, Klee
Unless
has
Klee
a
crits.
one
He
shot,
is
one
gonna be
kill.
off guard to the first hit against him because he's not expecting it.
All right, Klee. Like it's good luck.
He's off guard to Klee. No, he's not. But
Okay,
it does help his.
let me turn on one shot and
Oh, I
go.
forgot to do this earlier.
Okay. I don't know if you think he gets any cover, even though like I'm on a
Oh,
platform.
I guess I wouldn't
with a
do
You're
little
on a
high.
platform
I-
above
not
him,
just
I'd say he wouldn't get
Okay.
any cover.
Say I'm your spotter and Dexter's small.
It's a crit.
Nice.
Or are you? Holy
Ow.
wow!
I'm not
That
using
is,
the gun, so don't
yeah, but you
forget.
also rolled terrible damage. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Oof.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll reload. Yeah, let me check crossbow. Just make sure. Reload one. Okay. Yep.
It's
So I'll
gonna reload.
reload. I'll shoot again.
Okay.
Let me turn this off. That's it.
Can you hero point that?
I can, but if we get into if you know who shows up, I kind of want to save it for that.
All right, Cat, your turn.
Being lit on
Um,
fire.
Okay, I have a question about spell casting in Pathfinder. Is something like Gouging Claw like a quiet spell? It doesn't say anything about.
So if it has the vocal or sorry, what's the thing?
I think it's verbal.
It's verbal.
I think they got rid of
Oh,
that.
so-
I think it's just,
Yeah, concentrate, manipulate. Basically, all spells, unless the spell has a thing that says it's silent, you have to say the spell incantation very clearly. You don't necessarily shout it, but you have to say it loud enough that someone in the room could hear you.
That the magic gods can hear you.
So
Okay.
this is sort of
Now,
important.
the claw slashing his throat won't necessarily be a loud bang.
For,
the incantation will be.
But we were already
this.
talking, and they haven't woken up yet, so I don't think
that's
it's.
true.
If their stealth beats his perception DC, they're still unnoticed or something like that, undetected. Sorry, so he might be off guard to their hits.
Well, I am flanking,
Well, that-
so it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean you're flanking either way, but also that only counts in situations where he literally cannot see you. In this case, he could see you all.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't
Yeah,
expecting an
I
attack.
think
Gotcha.
I think because we've been talking and they haven't woken up, I don't think it's going to do any more. So I'm just gonna Gouging Claw.
Okay.
I pray for you.
I pray. Forenso. Hit that big ass ramp, Fitty. Alright, you hit that big ass
hit?
ramp, Fitty.
As much damage as the.
I know it's my
golden.
credit. That
Yeah,
is bad.
yeah.
I mean, that's good that he did that. It feels bad for me. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And he's still
Does he
alive.
bleed?
So,
Yeah, it gives speed.
Rough.
I
Don't
guess
shut
if
that
you
dog
have a
up. Someone
weapon,
give
I
us away.
assume you don't have.
Someone shoot that dog up.
I do have a dagger.
Stab him in the fucking back.
Stab him in the back.
Action.
It does get mapped, so
Yeah, you will
Yeah,
take a minus 5. to it.
it's.
I'll say you already have the dagger draw it. I'll give you that. Yeah.
It's
All right. Here we
dagger's
go.
agile, right? So you should have -4.
Well, it's whatever it is. Yeah,
Second
it's the next
second
round.
match.
And he's still off guard, yeah.
Well,
He's still flanking,
You're
yeah.
flanking, so yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He's just
yeah.
gonna stay off
Is
guard
that
as long
bonus automatically applied?
It's-
or-
as- automatically
yeah.
applied,
Yeah, it's auto.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, see?
Alright.
Some.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a negative strength?
Well, yeah, he's a
Negative
witch.
He's a little tiny rat.
It is.
Alive.
Alright. Well, that was the best I could do.
Well,
We tried. It was good. Like I said, if we have to get loud, I gotta switch the gun.
I'm kind of annoyed that it was apparently completely fucking impossible to stealth this, but you know, what can you do?
All right. End your turn, Cat.
Yeah.
Only if
It was
31
Make a
Pause.
deception to say, "Oops,
31
sorry."
by one,
When do you
31
take
would be
persistent
good.
damage?
End of his
At
turn.
the end of his turn.
Damn.
The end of turn, so yeah, it's after.
Yeah, nobody was scouting, so I didn't get the +1 to my initiative.
I couldn't. I was. Void
I know,
notice.
I know, I know, I know, I know.
Yeah, this is a time where sadly scouting was not going to be. This is
So
unfortunate.
it was just up to initiative.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It was. All right. Well, he, shouts for everybody in the room to wake up because he's being attacked, and he calls you all traitorous slimes.
He made me
well,
do it. I'm sorry.
They'll all wake up now.
Well, I mean, they'll all start.
Did,
yeah.
did they hear?
I mean, on their turns, they'll wake up, right?
Well, they'll have to. They're awake now. They just have to get up. They're also prone. Alright, he's gonna attack Cat. Again.
Well, wait, he wouldn't get 3, right? He has to draw his weapon I assume he wasn't just standing around
That
holding
is
his
true.
weapon at
He
all
would have drawn
times.
his weapon.
Yeah, I mean, he missed either
oh,
way,
yeah,
so like I said, it doesn't actually matter.
But yeah, and then he bleeds.
You are next.
Of course.
Oh, he's so close!
Oh my god! Literally, if you had rolled just a little bit higher on that
Yeah.
crit,
I know.
Yeah.
I rolled
or if you had hit
no.
with your second attack.
I know.
Ah,
So your turn.
Hey man, I don't make the die. I just
well, they're
roll.
prone, so you've got your sneak attack stuff.
True, that's true.
It's
Just-
true.
And their weapons are next to them, not in their hands.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, sorry. Are they seriously going? Are they going before I am? I haven't even done anything yet. We're surprise tagging a guy, and the 3 guys are waking up and getting up before I even get to do anything? Shouldn't they be on next turn?
No.
Yeah, that's fucking silly. What did Wallace fumble his knife? What is he doing?
I guess so.
Get your head in the game, Wallace.
All this surreptitious activity just isn't in his Dorfley blood, okay?
He wasn't paying attention. He didn't hear the word quick fast enough.
Yeah,
Step up to this guy.
He was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I guess we're
surprise-
just talking to Cutlet," and I'm
Yeah,
like,
surprise rounds don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah. I hated surprise rounds. Just 'cause my game was
I
so
mean, did we all get our weapons drawn because we were planning to attack?
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You all get your.
I will.
Oh,
You
yeah,
all
we got
drew
it.
your weapons right before you attempted to Ides of March. Cutlet.
Yeah. Or more accurately, Wallace drew his weapon before he stared at all of this happening.
I just say clean camera, just
Kill
I'm
that
just
man
quick.
before you
I'm
go.
used to doing this, so I'm just quick on
I
Trigger.
will use my reaction to your neck.
What if he goes back to sleep and pretends he didn't see anything?
Then you know what?
Smart.
Then we can just leave him.
But he's smart.
Yeah, let him be.
He's frightened too.
I will then approach. If he wishes to stay on the ground, it's up to him. On my turn.
It's your turn.
Let's do this for one action. For one turn, everyone will get this for now. And then we'll try to do some decent.
On the upside, we've taken the armory.
Do some decent damage against this kobold that isn't pretending to be asleep right now. Hey, double damage, 26.
Shoot him right in the head.
So now it's on this kobold to decide how he wants to play this.
Big robot menacing over him.
He begins begging for his life.
Okay.
He has to shut up.
I don't know, Dirty Word. That's not what you told him to do. I think you,
Tell him anything.
I think you said
Yeah.
pretend
No,
to be asleep.
no, I said he's next.
Oh.
I said he could pretend to go back to sleep, and then what? Anyway, he's begging for his life.
Could just tie him up.
That will be his whole turn, I guess.
Okay, so a quick question of when the guy yelled out, I assume it was loud enough that you could have heard it outside the room.
Potentially, he'd already been shot and stabbed and clawed at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Well, I mean, how loud was it?
He coughed and said something and then fell over as he bled out.
The question is
Pretty much.
not whether they could hear him outside the room. The question is whether they could understand him outside of the room.
Not necessarily. If you heard a loud sound from the room in the middle of the night like this, you'd probably come investigate. But if it
True.
wasn't a loud sound, they wouldn't come investigate, would they?
It was definitely a yell, but I wouldn't call it a scream.
Okay.
He banged his thumb with a hammer while he was fixing something.
Okay, so we still might be able to kind of salvage this.
Yeah, there's a chance. Who's...
Yeah.
yeah, he did that. That's like, no, kill. Weapons free.
Yeah, he went.
I think it would be up to Dyson to salvage it.
So we still have.
She's got to talk to them on the comms to be like, we're all good. We're all good here.
Patron
I'm
the radio.
paydaying it on the radio.
How,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
Yeah. I guess Wallace probably in this case
Guys, I can only do that
This is-
twice.
is just ringing for his life. So I guess Wallace maybe just will try to knock him out rather than flat out kill him.
Well, we could tie him up and gag him.
It's gonna take too long. There's
Mhm.
someone's gotta come walk in here. Come on. Unless you have a way to do that instantly in
Instantly, no.
6 seconds, or within 6 seconds. But yeah, it's also very fast.
I come
yeah, I guess,
prepared.
thankfully, Wallace has a. Fair.
It does take 10 to 30 seconds depending on the creature's size, though.
Okay. Wallace
so 10
has
seconds.
a feat here. Let me make sure it does what I think it does. If I can find it. What the hell is it? Takedown expert. Here we are. Which allows me to make my strikes non-lethal, basically for free. Which is neat. Does damage is like energy damage just automatically lethal, or
No, it can still be non-lethal.
okay,
It's
cool.
just you can't make something like a fireball non-lethal without a feat because you're shooting a big fireball at it.
You could give non-lethal fireball. Yeah, it's non-lethal.
Yeah.
You could
Well, I
take
guess
the...
what do you think?
Anything where you're making an attack roll, you can make it non-lethal. If it doesn't require an attack roll, but rather a save from the target or something, it can't be non-lethal. So.
I guess Wallace will say, "We'll make sure your life's not in danger. Now, go to sleep." And then he'll stab him non-lethally somehow.
You just hit him with like the butt of your sword.
It should already been drawn. Yeah, I don't know why maybe I was just clicking around or something. My bad. And then I guess first I will devise a stratagem here. Hopefully that hits.
I think it will.
It should hit. He's
that-
feared and on the
be
ground.
pretty surprising if it didn't.
Will you do enough damage to knock him out? You do. Okay. He drops to 0 HP. He's not dead. He's just unconscious.
You
And
even
then,
take your.
that was all 3 of my actions, but I guess Wallace would be like, "Yeah, quickly, when they come into, should we try to cut them off at the pass, or just wait here and ambush them to walk in?" And then that's his turn, so I'll hit him.
I'm gonna reload, and then I'm gonna ready.
Okay.
Vince, do we want to try to? I guess I want to ask: are we covering this? I guess Cleve asked: are we covering this up, or are we just shooting? Whoever shows up.
There's a big claw/blood spray over here. This guy's head got
they're
brained
gonna
in
see
by a
him.
pickaxe. There's no covering this up.
Once they
Okay.
walk in, they'll see it. It's just a question of
Right,
do we wait
but
for
we
them
can-
here, or do we
if
try to
we-
stop them from seeing it?
Right, we can try and stop them from coming in.
I'll ready my action. I'll specify if they enter this room, I'll shoot them. If they enter this room, because they're already gonna see this stuff. So like, I won't shoot them if they're like stop there, but if they come in, I'll shoot. If they can see it.
Fair enough.
So that's my ready.
Okay.
So I'll
Take
enter,
the bomb. What is it?
and it's 2 actions because it's reload. So
Okay.
New crispy chicken taco burrito.
Okay, wait. I guess I can't really see character. I'm thinking of how when a summoned creature dies, does it like poof away?
Pretty much. It gets
Yes.
Thanos
No,
stabbed.
it screams in agony the entire time. It disintegrates like a Final Fantasy boss.
Well, I
It's-
considered for a
it's-
second, could we summon something and then pass
It's-
off them all dying as we were attacked by a monster? It's the
3
summoned
second-
creature.
3
Fine.
seconds of the loudest noise you've ever heard every time a summoned creature
That's an
dies.
interesting idea.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm not 100% sure how well it'll work, but it's something. Maybe. I guess it depends on how valuable you think those summons are for the tough fights versus.
They can be pretty good.
They're pretty good, yeah.
And like, cause
Also,
here's the thing, right?
I don't think
Let's
you
say I
can summon
summon
anything
a vegetable lamb. Vegetable lambs don't do this.
that would. Yeah.
If I were to summon a like, what are they? It's like a water. It's not a mephit. It's a
Yeah, the other
Scamp?
elemental type. I don't remember.
Water
which one
Scamp.
scamp,
Is it
The
a
adorable little bats. Yeah.
Yeah, scamps.
or like a metal scamp, maybe.
uh Perhaps.
We might be able to get the drop on them. Not even. It wouldn't even be like successful, right?
Right.
It'd be like a round, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And the summons last for 10, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it only lasts up until the summon is either killed or dissipates, and then it'll be clear that that was not.
Well,
like a
no,
free
because
cheat
we'd
showdown.
still be we'd basically kill anyone who comes in. We just wanted to have the drop on them, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not alert anyone.
Yeah, I
So-
guess also if we tried that, they could then yell for more help, and they just bring more and more guys in, and yeah.
Right.
So.
It would
Or
just
the
be
best
a
side.
long conga line of guys going, "What's going on here?"
yeah. Exactly.
I think that what we do is I think we just have Dexter try and go over here and talk his way out of them coming in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think.
And to that end, can you prepare a 2-action thing for 3 actions?
You
can you
only
prepare a cantrip?
You can only prepare for
A
one
single action.
Single action?
Yeah.
Alright,
You can delay your turn.
Yeah, if you're not doing anything, you just delay it.
You've not taken a
Alright,
single action
I'll-
this turn yet.
I'll delay until... Delaying is a permanent shift in initiative order, though, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
Which is actually bad?
Yeah, because they're gonna be rolling more initiatives, so it would actually lower your chances of.
Right. So, I am just going to, I guess, I'm going to just sheathe my dagger. I'm going to...
Incredible how quickly you all went from the heroes of Pisca Chapel to violent murderers in the night.
What are you talking about? We were
Actually,
already doing this. We killed a bunch of bandits. Like, a couple
We
days
were
ago.
already violent murderers. What do you mean?
Hey man, I think
You only
there's-
killed 2 bandits.
I think that's
Yeah,
what I'm
because
really
we
happy
because
with
we
you.
were worried about fighting the other guys, not because we like morally were opposed to it.
And I am actually...
We should go back and kill
Here,
them.
here's the meme, alright? I'm going to cast my Wilding Word on Dexter, which will do literally nothing to him.
Okay.
But what it does, for me, is it gives Mouse Tremor Sense.
True. What's Mouse's movement speed? Oh, 25. Did she have enough movement for that?
I used an action. So 1 action
Okay.
to sheathe my dagger,
No,
1 action
No,
to...
I know you commanded her. I guess she gets 2 moves if you
You get 2
She
actions.
does get
if
2
you
actions
want.
as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't really
So
matter.
it definitely has enough movement. So yeah,
and
Mouse
so-
detects that a kobold has come up to that banner.
Okay.
So you wilding word me?
Yes, I cast Wilding Word on Dexter. No matter what you roll, it doesn't matter.
He's not hitting him.
Right, because you're not attacking me.
That's what you think. For the kobolds.
I'm going
he,
to go.
he dodges over the dead kobold.
It's just that I can basically scout.
Yeah.
right?
No.
This is smart. This is a good move. You're using your tools.
Make ready. Your
Okay,
turn
where's the-
comes.
What will you do? Can you hide the bodies fast enough?
No, you don't like that.
Hmm. Okay.
Wait, this music. Oh no! Reen crashes him.
No, not Reed.
Oh, I guess they saved the day. He's just gonna solo.
Oh god! Oh no! Valamar! Ah! No, Zeri is much too small for Valamar.
He's here on the side of the kobolds too.
Oh no!
Oh, we're dead.
He's gonna give us another friendship speech.
He's
and
gonna
then we'll-
instantly S-craft us the moment the battle starts.
Yeah. He's doing his CP.
Sorry, I'll be back in just a second.
Hmm.
Iron a winner, pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies
All right.
and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace deuce scrap, wants 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 4. Ace deuce, ace deuce scrap, wants 4. Scrap, wants 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5, 1,
I'm going to
Iron a winner, got a hot hand.
move here
Place your bets, ladies and
to
gentlemen.
have like some sort of
Iron a winner, got a hot
cover from like the doorway or whatever. I'm going to prepare a grapple.
Okay. It's your end turn.
It is your turn.
Well then, so I'm just gonna set up for buffs. And we'll just give everyone this again.
I thought, weren't you gonna cut that guy off the pass and try and?
I was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
the
the
one with
plan
the
was for
top.
you to try and talk us out of this.
gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if I.
If you want, I mean, otherwise you just follow him in here and
I'm
keep
not
killing
a
him.
liar. I'm not a good liar right now.
Beep, 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 beep. 1, 2.
Oh.
I can only stand right here. Without an action.
No, that's fine. That's basically where we want you.
I'll just open the door. Like, oh, hello.
What's going on in there? He asked you. I heard Cutler yelling. Is everything okay?
Oh, so he found out that one of my teammates, they're not really good at taking care of the weapon, and he, for him, and he's not happy about it. It's something about basic maintenance. It's not a good scene in there. It's not great.
Okay, I'm back.
So we will have to wait
Okay.
for your turn for you to make that lie check.
Yeah.
So it is your turn, Wallace. Basically, he stands there asking a question. That's his whole turn. I believe
Okay.
lying is.
Deception.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, I'm
a
trying to see
action, I believe.
It's just single action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is in an
Uh,
encounter. So
And
might
now
be
I
a
get
2
the-
action.
Doing so takes at least one round. So yeah.
And I guess
So
the
it would
idea,
take at least your whole round turn.
I guess the idea now is to sneak around behind, and then we can take him out. I quietly say to the people directly around me.
Guys, what they don't know is I'm going to tell Moss that they're killing everyone and get ready to blow the hole. Oh, was I not muted? Oh, shit.
Oh, found the.
We said no traitors.
No traitors. That's
You're the
okay.
one betraying the kobolds.
I wanted to go John Wick anyways.
I didn't attack first.
I'll make sure you can get the chance to.
In hindsight, I should have used warp step. Yeah, whatever.
If anything, I think the dragon might be the fucking John Wick of this encounter. Or the Drake,
Is
sorry.
opening, sorry, is opening the door in action, or what is
It's
that?
still in action. Yep.
It is
You
in
go
action.
into that.
Sorry, it's sorry. It's a little bit.
It just closes automatically behind you. Quote unquote closes.
Okay. Well, that was all 3 of my actions. I moved twice and then I opened the door.
Okay.
Or rather, I moved twice, opened the door, and then my last 5 feet of movement was going out the door.
Yeah, sorry, I was a little AFK when we were talking with that. My mom came in.
All right, Clee, it's your turn.
I think. Do we want to move up, or we just kind of want to chill in here, us three?
Well, Wallace already left the room.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go. I have catfall. Blah blah.
Also, sorry, we got that courageous anthem or
No,
No.
no? Okay.
Yeah.
hold on.
We had
Here,
to
let me
change
make this
together.
easy. I missed the part because family came in about where I was supposed to be distraction.
Ah, I see.
15, 20, 25, 30. I think I want to go with Dexter just in case. Because he's a caster. I don't want to,
So,
I'll
okay,
stay
to climb
here.
down would have been a full action.
I would just jump down.
That's 7 feet, so you would take damage
Oh.
and land prone. Unless you have
Nope.
catfall.
I have this.
You do have catfall? Okay, so you just
Yep.
jump down.
And I'm expert. Oh, not expert yet, but yeah, I just treat.
I mean, that'd still be one action to get down, then. It's
Yep. Yep. I'll end my turn here. I don't want to, like,
Okay.
blow my, just kind of chill.
Okay.
Like, watch this hallway.
Yep. Alright, Cat's turn.
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Did I get expert in acrobatics? Nope.
Hmm.
Nah, because we didn't get skill. No, no.
I guess I'll just move here and cast Mystic Armor.
Okay.
Yep.
Not sure why you didn't cast that before, but alright.
What?
I'm not sure why you didn't cast that back when we were in our bedrooms, but alright.
It's suspicious.
It's not like a visible effect on yourself, I don't
You
think.
ward yourself with shimmering magical energy.
I guess that's true. You do have shimmering magical energy on yourself.
So
Yes,
it's not like weird to enter the camp with it on, but it is weird to like take a nighttime stroll around the camp with it on.
true.
You know?
True.
That's fine.
This is shimmering magical energy. That's true.
You
I mean,
are
yeah,
next.
it kind of depends on the situation because it lasts all day. You can kind of be like, yeah, I just always do this. But
Right.
yeah, it could be suspicious if they don't know or if they are already
Alright, Dirty Work,
suspicious.
what are you
of
gonna do?
Hi.
Is it an action to open the?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's an action. It just closes automatically behind you.
Move up, doing that.
It's your turn.
Alright, let's see that lie check, Dexter.
Wait.
Okay. It looks like he buys it, and he's like,
Well, tell Cutlet to keep it down, alright? Still got people sleeping out here. I don't care if it's technically morning.
True, true. Okay.
okay. He walks away and goes to start cooking, mumbling and grumbling. Well, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I kind of wish I had weather, but that's fine. 10, 15. Okay, I see that those guys appear to still be on the ground.
I mean, there's still 2 guards here.
Oh, there's once again, this dude blends super hard into the
He
background.
doesn't. I'm looking
Yeah,
at him on your screen.
I'm going to take a screenshot so you
It
can see
might be
what
a
I'm looking at.
brightness thing on like your computer screen, maybe.
Let me just.
So do
put
you
it
want to go
into
back
the-
so you can see him?
Yeah, just so you have an idea of
Yeah,
what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
here.
I can see
I
him.
can't. Yeah, when you know he's there, it's obvious. When you don't, that is a gray blob in a gray area and a gray hallway.
Don't you dare look
I
left at
would-
Sonto.
And that being said, I guess.
I mean, like, you have your
That-
weapon out and everything, so...
Sonto, my beloved.
Well, I wouldn't have walked. I guess I wouldn't have walked this far out. Also, I just completely fucking forgot that guy was there because I forgot they had because one, you know.
That's on you.
I don't fucking know. I'm just
Bitch.
gonna walk down this way. That way he doesn't think about it that hard.
Yeah, what the...
Going on that
Oh, there's
midnight
another-
troll still.
Yeah, once again, yeah, I could not see Sonto there.
You can see his name on your screen!
because I was walking it quickly and I didn't see it.
Just
From
bumped
this
right
angle,
into
I
him.
cannot see his name. And then I went, oh, I'll go this way so the other guard doesn't see me. And then I already walked past him. So
It's like, oh, hey, what? Well, no going back on it now.
okay, well I'm past him then. I walked past him. Don't worry about it. Also, I put away my sword. I had another action. This is all my movement. My turn's over.
So you did. Was that?
I
moves?
walked. I put away my sword. Let me explicitly do that. Where's the fuck?
Okay. Well, then the encounter is technically over in that case. So you guys got 44 experience for that.
Level 5.
You're not level 5. You were at 256.
Yeah, we got a little ways to go.
Nice little birthday treat for us. Your birthday, we get a level.
How about for my birthday, you don't kill all kobolds?
Okay.
They're just little guys. They're just
Well,
little guys.
we've spared one.
Can promise
Alright, well,
that.
Stonto would turn to you and ask, like, I guess your weapon isn't really bloody, Wallace, but so you at least have that going for you. He would go, it's like, hey, where are you going, huh?
I am gonna sheath the crossbow. For now.
I once again mentioned stretching my legs a bit. Our schedule's been a bit erratic recently, so we all woke up.
Wait, what's going on?
Yes, you did say that earlier.
We're not in initiative order anymore.
No, we're not in initiative order anymore.
All right, so I'm gonna start piling bodies, I guess. Actually, no. I'm just going to use prestidigitation to clean up the blood.
Okay, that works. 50-cent blood in the sand, you're gonna clean all that up.
Do we have anything that
'Cause that is
Right.
sand in there, to be clear.
tie
Okay.
this scroll up?
Because if I clean up the blood, maybe if someone walks in, they'll just think that Cutlet fell asleep.
He has obvious fucking wounds.
He's got
true.
2
I'll drag
crossbow bolts
Cutlet.
sticking out of him.
I'll drag Cutlet over here. You just turn him over so the wounds aren't as visible.
They're on both sides of his body.
He
Oh
was
my
he was
God.
shot in the front, and then you have big claw marks raked across his back.
Okay, I'll just drag all the bodies over into this corner, and then
Okay.
prestidigitation the
corner.
blood so that if
Just
someone's like
throw a blanket
casually
over
checks,
him.
they don't see.
Okay, so if they look in, just glance in, they won't see the bodies, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey. I mentioned quickly Dirty Work. Right
Dirty
there.
Work immediately starts stabbing you. when you
Yeah,
go-
just reach out and grab him by the neck.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were a kobold.
Please,
It's okay.
please, you should use this snare and hide it and set it up.
Sure. Where do you want me to set it up?
Like, Dal has become kobold?
Yes.
Set it up at.
Probably
Took a ride from
into
their
the
tribe,
entrance
went
of
their
this room
ways.
here.
Okay.
And because you are an expert
I
in
also
stealth,
wanna get
they have to
Mouse
look for it.
back.
Or wait, no.
Minmo.
I guess I'll just keep.
Wait, no,
Mimo
hold on.
around. Yeah, it's just every doorway I try to walk through. If Mimo is with me, the game doesn't let me, so I have to individually select myself, pull myself through, and select.
I'm
Mimo.
sorry, Wallace has to set it up.
Skill issue.
Oh, okay.
Wallace, can you set up the snare in this hallway right here?
Sure.
Uh,
Does it take,
if your
like,
rank
a-
is expert in crafting, only creatures actively searching can find the snares. So
Oh, yeah,
if
sure.
you set
I
it
can-
up,
I can-
they will not know it's there.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll hide it. I'll hide it.
It's on
You
the
said
guy,
which square?
like right in this hallway right here.
Okay, yeah, just right here. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do so.
Okay,
Do
Do I have to
putting
hit
a-
use or do I?
putting a snare right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can take that square off also with the X there.
Okay.
And then I walk into it, immediately activating it.
But-
And I will take the snare trap. Oh, there's 3 of them.
I'll-
Oh
I'll-
shit. You want to set up more snares?
Take
I guess
all
I'll-
of Cutlet's snares.
I did.
All of
Did,
my
uh,
snares.
Did Cutlet have keys to this armory chest too?
It's still
It wasn't
trapped.
about key, it was about the trap.
Did he have
Was
keys
there
to
a-
disable
Was
the
there
trap?
a yeah? Was there a explicit way to disable it, or was it just like we trap it so no one can touch it ever?
He knows the method. In his head.
He's your
Well,
dad.
It'd be a thievery check to probably disarm it because you know it's there.
Yeah, true.
We
You
do know it's there.
Well, that's me.
I suppose so. Is there anything we have that could help you doing that? Do I have any way of helping you with that?
We've got tools if you need them.
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Got a crowbar.
I've got the tools. So I guess I'll just try and disarm the trap, right?
Yes. So just make a disarm check. The thievery check, technically.
Yeah,
so.
although in hindsight, maybe we should, because this is probably going to be loud if we fail, right?
Yes.
It's probably gonna-
Should you want to snare the other side, but we know where it is so we can avoid it?
Oh yeah, good point. Although if we snare it, we can't leave, right? Or can we just walk around it if we know?
If
it's
we
there?
know where it's there, we can avoid the tripwire. Yes.
Okay.
Just don't forget
no
it's
way.
there.
Okay.
So yeah, if you just put another one right there, I'll just take another snare out of my.
All right. I guess probably back off because we don't know what kind of trap it is either.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand over here. Good luck.
This is a hidden roll, right? Blind.
No,
I
it's.
think it's public.
it's
No,
public.
It's public. Do you want to hero point that?
Yeah, you probably want.
I do. I think I really want to hero point that.
Roll the
Reroll using hero.
Mm,
That's worse.
Come on.
That is worse.
Do you take the higher or do you take the second roll?
You take the
No, I
second
said
roll.
second.
All right.
Well, it's critical
Well,
fail.
Your good news is it's not loud. The bad news is poison gas is sprayed in your face. So make a fortitude save.
Also, don't you like damage your lockpick too? Because it's a crit fail.
Well, it doesn't use the lockpick. It's just a thievery check to disarm it.
What's the,
Oh, okay.
so
Never.
fortitude.
I was like, did you take the? Yeah, no, so you took the.
There,
Disarm.
where is disarm? Boom.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And
Uh,
Four.
you are-
1, 2. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you are now poisoned. That was secret on accident, so I'll just apply the poison. And you are also drained for the next hour.
Yeesh.
That's not good.
But hey, you can open up the chest now.
Love it.
Let's see what's inside.
Huh, not too bad.
So there's a few things in here. Let me put them in the thing. Firstly, 35 gold. Secondly, there is a moderate bottle lightning. And lastly, there is a bottle of Tatzelworm's Gasp. A poison.
I can potentially make use of that with my sword here. Although, is it better than the spider poison I already have?
Doesn't matter if it's better or not. It's another poison.
Well, it
Yeah.
just matters for the immediate future of when we attack the Drake. Is it the better one? And the answer is no.
Yeah, I think the spider
is definitely
poison
better.
is really
But
good.
that'll be good for a different fight at some point before or after. So it's still good, obviously. I can. So I mean, it's pretty clear you got poisons, right? I mean, I assume.
I mean, poison was sprayed in her face, and she started coughing like she took a single puff of the itty bittiest tiny little baby roach.
Well, I guess it would probably make sense for me to mix you up in an antidote. I can make an antidote lesser to give you a little bit of a boost there, but it also depends on the onset of the poison, which we don't know what the poison is. So actually, can I
Range for
try
an
to
hour.
check to figure it out?
Yes, you can make a medicine check to kind of see what the effects are.
Oh, that's me.
Blind,
That's-
I assume. Yeah, I guess you should.
Yeah, it's
probably.
blind.
Hey,
It's
what's
original
up?
knowledge.
Or wait, can we both do it? I guess there's
Well,
nothing
one of you
stopping
should
us,
help
right?
the other, whoever has
Technically,
the
you
higher
can
one.
both.
That's
do it,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, I probably should just aid Dexter. So right?
Forensics probably would not be a better role for that, but
I'm assuming is my aid check also blind?
No.
No, that one is
No,
public.
the aid one is public.
could I do forensics? Would
Oh
that
my
be a better war for that?
Well,
or
I guess I didn't roll it on the
Forensics doesn't
cap.
really work here, no.
okay.
Now, is that a failure or a critical failure that I just got?
It's just failure.
That's
DC's
just a
15.
failure.
Okay, good.
Well,
Oh, is it-
DC's usually 15, but
Yeah.
here it's 15
Is it
So-
public or?
for the aid. No, your check's private. You're doing a medicine.
Yeah, that was my aid roll for you, and I gave you nothing. I gave you.
Oh, gotcha. Don't know.
At least didn't try to mislead you accidentally.
Here's like, I don't think this is it. I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, so yeah, you do kind of identify how this poison works. Maybe not a specific name, but it looks like it'll be every hour. It'll get progressively worse, hurting Cat more and draining her energy further and further.
Okay, yeah. Then
Yeah, I spent that.
I'm gonna go ahead and. What? I don't have to roll a. How do I do this? It's been a little bit. Okay, I think I just hit.
In video game terms, it'll happen every hour.
What's a roll for that? Oh wait, I hit quick nature. Right, I have it in my thing here. So, yeah, Wallace will go ahead and quickly mix up this antidote lesser and pour it down Cat's throat because of the way the turn economy works.
So for the next 6 hours, I've got +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually
Yeah.
put the effect on yourself. So,
Yeah.
so click
Yeah.
Antidote Lesser and drag the effect.
Yeah, I'll just play like that, yeah. And then I'll go ahead and hit use.
Stomp on her foot, and so her mouth opens up like a trash can. But for triggering the trap, you guys got 3 experience, so you're now at 259.
Fuck you.
Oh, not 2,592. I guess give me
All right. In hindsight, should have done that after.
which thing?
I said in hindsight, we should have done that after.
Oh, yes, yeah, I
Mhm,
suppose so.
okay.
But hindsight is 2020.
Alright, well I put the lightning thing and the poison in the shared thing, so someone wants to grab wild lightning, they can.
I would
Yeah,
think
went
that'd be
ahead and
like
grabbed
dirty
the
work or
poison.
Klee, right?
Yeah, it seems like
Oh.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I could take it. Like,
You go for it.
You maybe there's some turn where you
Oh yeah,
reload, shoot, throw, or something.
drop then throw. Well, I have to pull it
Or I
out.
guess you'd have to pull it out, yeah. But you might like pull it out one turn and the next turn. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Or just have it out and then I could throw it. Well, 'cause I don't want to do that 'cause I still get penalty.
How long does poison
We'll make it work.
last?
We'll make it work.
How long does poison last once I apply it?
Realistically, it would probably only last for a day, but
Well, I didn't know there were explicit rules on like here's how long poisons last.
there's not
If there are,
explicit
then that
rules.
seems yeah.
I think as long as you keep the weapon out with the poison on, it stays on, active, basically.
Yeah, it's you hit.
And then obviously with the Venom Preserver, you get 3 hits of it. A critical hit reduces the amount left by 2. Or a critical miss, rather, reduces the amount left by 2. Because you preserve that Venom. It's just a well-designed sword for holding Venoms. Sweet animal.
Okay, so what's the plan now? Are we going straight to the boss, or?
Well now
It's up to you.
Not up to me.
Just look around and see if, like, what we just did. If there's like not many, we could take them out real quick.
yeah, I suppose it's I know Stone Toe's down there as well as another guard.
Moss was he went off to make food, but the other 2 looked like they were still asleep.
I guess we just know that this is a room to run back to if we think we're in a jam to make use of these traps.
Yep.
Also,
and
we're
otherwise,
gonna tie up
maybe they'll
this
just activating guys.
little idiot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hopefully this will all be done before he wakes up anyway. So, but yeah, that's
We'll
probably.
tie him up.
Yeah.
Tie him up and gag him.
You have the rope for it.
Yeah. I have some rope.
Okay,
If no one else
well,
does.
Just kind of have it as you keep it in your mind that's used up for now.
Sure. I can
Just in case.
just delete it.
No, because
I don't know if
we can get it
it's
back
like-
afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just put it 0.
Yeah, put it at 0.
That's what I do.
Can I just? Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay, cool. That works.
Tap.
We can use scraps of the other guy's clothes as gags.
Let's stop.
The bloody loincloth of your fallen friend.
Well, if the coast is clear, I'm just gonna walk back out. Then I don't have my weapon drawn, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Draw
I'm pretty
attention.
sure mine is not drawn. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Gotta move out myself and then individually move Mimo.
Oh, this is so tempting. But probably not a good idea because this is the main room.
Yeah. Yeah, I can talk a little quietly to Soki, like, yeah, not here.
Yeah.
It goes down.
It goes to the slurk, I believe.
That one goes directly to. Oh, yeah, the stairs.
We're not allowed in there.
Oh, there.
Yeah, so let's just get. And I'm okay with that. So this, I think, just leads directly to the main room.
Mhm.
Okay. Do we just?
I mean, we could go there just to check it out. I don't have to do anything. Otherwise we could go down, but no, that is just.
Yeah. Go down where? Oh, like go down like this way. You mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be. Is there another? Is this the only entrance into the? Oh no, there are 2. Right. So yeah, going down, I guess. I don't know which of these would be less guarded or whatever.
Okay, so when you open that and try to go down there, clear. Hang on. Moss immediately says, "Hey, you're not allowed in there."
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was just.
You can attempt to convince him if you wish.
I didn't mean to go there. I forgot where they were at. And I'll hero point this.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're trying to convince him you can go that way. You're trying to convince
No,
him
I'm just
to
saying
go
sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But
Yeah.
my
Well,
bad. 'Cause I forgot. Like.
So are you trying to just convince him
That-
not to get you in trouble, or are you trying to convince him it's okay for you all
Yeah.
to go in there?
No, just don't get me in trouble.
And he's like, fine, just don't go in there.
I didn't expect him to get mad because I thought maybe I could just walk across and just ignore him. But fair.
That being said, there's another route you can go to get down that way.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
this
we'll
way.
just go back the other way.
Or the other hallway. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And
So I'll give you one experience for that successful check.
I don't remember out of character if
60.
we were told anything about this route to the main room or not.
This there
In
wasn't
character, that was
any.
like a few hours ago, but
Yeah, there was no objections to using that for some reason. It was we're not allowed in the slurks or the treasure room.
So obviously we should go take all their treasure.
As long as the shaman lady was there by herself, I definitely would like to take her out ASAP. Hey, Stone Toe.
Hey guys,
Hey, buddy.
you're taking a long walk, huh?
Yeah, you know, this is stretching my legs.
I'm trying to get it all memorized, you know.
No, I get you. It's confusing if you're only just got here.
So many nooks and crannies.
But don't worry. The other one says, "Don't wear yourself out too much. You guys realize you're gonna have work to do today, right?"
Yeah. I gotta meet the shaman.
Well, we can try and kill these two.
It's tempting. This is possible. But I think we want to probably look
Making
around.
hand signs behind my back like still
Well,
run,
I mean,
run.
I mean, the guy can't even see us.
So
through
if
here.
you want to
Actually,
live,
kinda-
get out of this
yeah,
cave
just-
right now.
At least, well, I guess knocking him out would be this. Would knocking them out leave them like unconscious longer? I don't actually know what the rules for
Unconscious, you're just at 0. So until you get healed or you like a
Alright,
Rest for 8
Here
hours.
are you guys
Right.
sneaking? So
What?
are you
Yes?
guys now sneaking again?
yeah, we go back to
Dexter,
follow
so-
the expert.
Yeah.
Then I need
Another roll
check
from Dexter here.
From
Right.
Dexter, yeah.
I guess we wouldn't want to wake them regardless, so yeah, it would make sense for sneaking at this point.
Sneak.
Follow the expert shenanigans.
Gives me a 6. And
Oh, okay. So how long someone's unconscious is just entirely GM decided, basically.
Mm-hmm. But if you knock them unconscious physically, typically it's an hour before they go back to 1 HP and wake up. If they're unconscious because they're
Oh.
sleeping, then it's because they're sleeping. They will wake up whenever they decide.
Right. It's explicitly. Well, yeah. The rules for them being knocked out is a minimum of 10 minutes to several hours.
Yes.
Completely, yeah, and GM fight.
And I'd say if you like physically attacked him and knocked him out, the guy that's up there, he's gonna be unconscious for an hour probably.
Makes sense. Cool.
So you guys are being quite sneaky in here. They haven't woken up yet. And you can vaguely see Skipper through the flap of the tent. He can't stand there, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Skipper looking in this direction, if we can vaguely see. I guess we can't tell. Probably.
She's asleep in her tent.
This is her
Oh.
her tent right here.
Oh.
Oh, that's her tent. Oh, okay.
Guys, it's like you didn't even pay attention to the tour.
Sorry, that was a week ago in my mind.
You don't retain information.
Guess I'm gonna whisper in Yusuke.
Not after a week.
Do we want to take her out? 'Cause she's
I lose all memory every week. It's a really bad.
50 First Dates. I've seen that movie. Yeah, but hers was
50
only
First
24 hours.
Dungeons.
Yeah.
You should
Do
put
we
you
wanna
in
try
a
to
home
take
or
her out?
something.
We want to take her out or stuff, or just move on? Try to move on. There is a risk because we're in the middle. Well, bottom middle, but.
Okay, well,
You want to put a snare right on?
don't think that's a good idea.
that would be funny, but actually, I mean, if we don't want to kill, then the fact
I mean,
that
you should
would
put it right
be-
here at this cross.
Right, we put the snare like there, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
anyone comes
That would
down
make
here,
more
anyone
sense.
opens the doors.
How long does it take to do a snare?
Send me
though?
spikes.
It's like 3 actions, I think, unless you're a
Okay,
ranger.
okay.
I believe.
I just don't want to I just don't know how much time it would.
We can if they're asleep, I guess do they still just get turns like normal if we go into initiative?
If they're sleeping their own initiative, they would take a penalty because they're unconscious when they do it. But yes, they would still.
Is it minus
Like -4.
4? Yeah, okay.
And we would roll stealth because we're all trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, if we knock them out, then they wouldn't even like if someone saw them, wouldn't even necessarily know, right? So
Yeah.
If they inspected them closely to see the big
yeah, that's
cartoon lumps on their heads.
mhm.
Google
So,
Docky.
I mean, yeah, I'm up for doing that. I can.
Okay, we bonking.
Yeah, I'll give them a good whack, non-lethal.
Okay, well,
easy.
let me make Skipper visible as well, then, in that case.
Mhm. I guess
So
I'm just gonna
everybody
do 'em-
set your initiative to stealth.
I mean, I guess we're gonna do this one at a time, right? If we knock one guy out, then the other two don't wake up unless that knock is especially loud for whatever reason.
Okay. Everybody roll stealth. Or put in stealth as your initiative, rather.
Oh, did we
Yeah, you're
snare
alright.
right here?
Yes.
You put a snare right there?
I don't know. I'm
Are
questioning.
we
Where are we
actually
using the
doing
last
that?
snare? I don't know. Did we want
I
to?
mean, I guess we do that, but I mean, someone could just wander this way. If they walk into the snare, they're gonna know. I guess they could do the same with the armory, but I feel like this is like an actual hallway that's patrolled. Whereas the armory, the guys
To
probably.
be fair, if they wake
I
up,
don't know.
then it's just a free snare. Like if they wake up and start shouting, right?
This person running in will.
Wait,
shove
sorry.
it
To
and
be
take
yeah,
damage.
yeah. I mean, if they come from this direction, yeah, which I
Right,
guess
which
Stone
Stone
Toe
Toe
probably
would.
would. Yeah. Oh, I guess it depends. Are you good with Stone Toe getting caught in the snare?
No.
If he crit fails, he'll die. Like there's a chance he dies. It'll be kind of funny, but it would be dead. Like, hey guys.
I have no
let's
emotional
go.
attachment to Stone Toe.
I mean, I don't either, but clearly.
Fails, stab. I'm like, well, I mean.
He means everything.
I
to
do
us.
I do as much as any other random kobold where I go. I mean, I don't particularly want to murder them. It's just like they're trying to kill the town and
I have no qualms with.
for basically no reason other than they want funny treasure. So, I mean,
It's just like I think something happened when you first met them to endear you guys to Stone Toe. That I just don't know.
no, it was Dexter found Stone Toe and went a name. I love him.
A name. I've used it. I rolled like a nat 20 on like befriending him.
Yeah, you became his friend real easy. So yeah.
Our job was to kill them all.
And he's like, "What are you guys doing here?" I'm like, "We're here to join." And he went, "Okay, yeah. Let me tell you. Let me go to the chief."
He was like, "Oh, you're fine."
He
Yeah, I
was
think we're just gonna.
He just passed the vibe check, you know.
Yeah, no snare. We're just gonna.
No, okay. And then yeah, let me switch my stealth.
You all ready for stealth?
I guess.
Alright, stealth it is.
Oh boy, rolled that 6.
Oh, damn. I might delay. Shit, depending on the situation.
So, well, I guess we'll see what happens with their turn.
Yep.
So-
Seem like we're fighting.
So if they
none
had
of us
gone
go-
before us, do they sense our killing intent?
No.
Or do they not wake up?
No.
Nothing
They're still
happens.
asleep.
Okay.
No.
Right, so we should all just delay until the last after the last kobold, right?
You can do that.
Probably. At the very least, you should probably delay since the strongest member goes immediately after you.
You all
Although I guess we
delay
wouldn't.
until after the last kobold.
I think that's what I want to do, right?
Then we would get me, Dexter, and you in a row, right? Or no, I
Well,
guess.
no, because if
oh,
Dirty
right,
Working
yeah.
if
okay.
we all just delay until after the last kobold, then we all basically go first.
You're right. My
Okay.
bad. I was.
Alright, Kat, then you go now.
But you know what? I'll actually
Is there no coup de grace anymore? Where you can
No,
just sit there
there's
No,
and
there's
sleeping?
no. Yeah, there's none of that shenanigans.
I'll just to be perfectly honest, I'm going to delay until after Wallace.
Okay.
Okay.
Dirty Work's turn then. Dirty
Who am I
Work,
stabbing
show them
first?
Probably this
who
one.
you stand next to.
I mean, I'm already standing next to this guy.
Those are just random. Those are the guards, but this is the magic one.
So it'll be really easy to
Well, if we
kill
kill the
in one
guards
hit.
before they wake up, then we can all go after the magic one in one go.
It basically, if we knock a guy out immediately, then or before they get a turn, then yeah, assuming we're not super loud with the way we're doing it, which I have no idea how to determine
I
that.
didn't
like,
notice that.
mechanically, So
If you probably don't take them out in one hit, they're gonna make noise of pain, which will get them up.
yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
I have a pretty good weapon for this specific case.
If you guys are actually good at it, I might delay too, just because I know I'm not gonna be hitting hard. But we'll
Well, it's
see
dirty
how-
work.
I'm gonna
Right?
stab this
Yeah.
guy.
Don't forget, if you do you can say non-lethal or not. If you're doing non-lethal, you have to take -2 unless you have like special stuff. Or
Were we doing?
non-lethal.
Were we doing non-lethal?
I mean, it's up to you. I was thinking if we do non-lethal, then if anyone comes by, then they probably wouldn't know that we attacked them.
Use the
But,
flat
I
part
mean,
of the
it's pretty
pickaxe.
specific. I can just do it for free, so like I'm gonna do it anyway. For that reason, but you know,
We don't
I'll
need
have the
we don't
moral
need to
high
do
ground when all the killing is done.
Yes, of course.
I trained myself to fight non-lethally so that I could be superior to everyone else.
Oh,
Okay,
well, I'm trained in
Batman.
the art of murder.
And
And
so-
now we're back to the Joker and Batman debate.
Alice, I guess I'm the
I won't kill.
Well,
I must
I'm
be
going to
better
try
than
to-
them.
I'm going to take non-lethal -2. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
minus two.
-2.
But he's unconscious, so
I don't
It's
think
a
it matters.
+4 or whatever.
Yeah.
He's still
Yes,
can-
I get-
And that's still a crit.
Unconscious,
Yeah, if you do,
-4,
Now,
yeah.
if you did
Okay.
somehow double their damage, it's still
Yeah,
instant.
do you auto crit if you hit my unconscious?
Now he's really unconscious.
he's unconscious for good.
Okay, you just rolled pretty well. Okay.
He's the legendary super unconscious.
He's got sneak attack.
Oh,
Alright, you have 2 actions left.
Can I stand here? Is that too many rocks?
He's unconscious.
But it's difficult terrain to get there, but yeah.
I mean, I've got enough movement to get
You
here.
have to occupy my space. Yeah.
It's
Well,
also like you're kind of balancing weird, but yeah.
I'm an expert in acrobatics. It's alright.
Well, then you should have no problem making this acrobatics check.
are we
No.
Actually, I need to see what balancing is.
it's
Yeah, wait,
acrobatics.
balance.
what is?
Yeah, no, it literally is just make an acrobatics check, so do it.
Wait, what is he making an acrobatics check for? Being quiet.
Because he's on
To
an
get- no, to get here.
unbalanced
No,
surface.
is that a particularly okay?
He also becomes off guard up there, but yeah.
Dang, really is it?
Go and make the check. Go ahead if you think you're a badass. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, you're fine. Then you have 1 action left.
He was.
You still are off guard while you're up there, but yeah, you're fine.
Did he have to draw the weapon as part of his turn, or was that?
No, I
Mhm.
assume you all drew your weapons before you
Okay.
started beating these guys with hammers.
Just wanted to make sure. I'm just gonna.
Unless
have
you
that
didn't.
out.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. Oh, oops. I
Oh,
meant
Dirty Work pulled out the
Plan.
pickaxe, and then they said non-lethal, so he like went to go put it away, but he was just like and then he hit it with like the bottom half.
He turned it sideways and went. bonk.
Yeah,
He just started holding the pick part and hitting them with the handle.
with the stick, clubbing him with it.
I assume he was just using a,
It still gets the critical effect of a pickaxe, but
I
Damn,
assumed he was just
it's a
holding
tough
it
stick.
sideways and just slamming it against them.
ganks.
He's using like the
I don't know
actual
if I wanna
act.
take a second swing with a -7.
Don't have to.
Why would it be
So I
negative
might-
7?
Minus,
Because minus 5 for attack penalty,
It's gotta
minus
be
2
plus
for
7.
non-lethal.
Right.
but I mean,
I wouldn't. You don't have to.
you got everyone else
So
who's ready to
I'll stay
dogpile
here
on this
for some
idiot.
sort of. Yeah, I'll stay here for some amount of flanking position.
So I guess I want to ask. I don't know. I think I should just go last. To be honest, I'm gonna delay till after Dexter. I'll go after Dexter.
Okay.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna just go last.
It will be your turn
Well,
next.
I guess I'll go ahead and
Is
devise.
she
a
technically
strat-
inside the tent? Can you stand like at the
Yeah.
door?
You can stand at the door.
I'm gonna devise a stratagem for the dude lying
I can
unconscious
put it right
over there. It looks like I'll hit. So I guess I'll I don't. I
You can
guess I
stand
have
right
to stand
there,
here
yeah.
in front of the flap, yeah. And then I'll go ahead and attack the dude on the ground there. Rub it out.
Okay. All right. You knock him unconscious as well, but like the
Oh.
legendary super unconscious.
So death.
And
The
then
legendary super unconscious.
and then I
Such
guess I
thing.
have the map penalty, and also I can't use my devise anyway, so I guess I'll so are we only really gonna be able to have one person attack the leader here because of the
Yep.
tent flap and
There's
everything?
not enough room in there.
Okay, I think I do the most single target as since Klee can't use his gun. I would assume I use the most. I do the most.
I mean, I can use my gun for this, and it's silence. I have a silencer on it, so.
I guess it's up to you if you want to use that silencer now or if you.
I feel like when we take out the leader, it's just gonna get loud. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the gun out for that fight. So I think
Uh-huh.
this is probably the one time I would actually.
I mean,
so I'm
actually,
gonna
if I keep devising every turn, I could just only attack once I see that I got rolled like a crit or something, right? I guess it would take a time though,
I guess for this
and
situation,
they might
I
wake
would,
up.
I would pull out the gun with the silencer on it. So
Well, I guess either way, I'll just stand here because I don't think anyone. I guess like, dirty work could potentially get a good hit as
totally
well.
like what it does.
I'll say you can actually like go. Someone can go past you into the tent, but only one person can do that.
Then yeah, I guess I'll just stay.
Did you end your turn? Please.
Yeah,
You are next.
I have now. I hadn't.
Nope, it's not my turn. I was just showing.
Just
I'm
showing it,
flipping 'cause,
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
oh,
gotcha.
I'm gonna have my gun out because I'm gonna silence.
Easily be
Shooter.
So I think I'm just gonna-
Oh, that's normally.
Go over here and be normal. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing anything. Because again, I do have to say words to slash people with spells.
Right.
So I
You
think
take
because
certain
I think we
little
want to
subtlety.
wait. Yeah.
Seems good.
I guess I'll draw my hand crossbow and I'll ready it in case anyone.
I don't think I'm gonna
Like-
one tap her, but this heads up.
Are you
I'll
going
try.
to attack her?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot her.
Oh, in that case, I should just shoot her, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because if you attack Klee, then she gets the next turn. If you didn't kill, she wakes up.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it'd probably be best if you actually didn't attack this turn, but attack next turn after we've all gone.
You want me to wait? I can.
Yeah. Because I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
gonna ready an attack with the hand crossbow in case. Yeah, but that's
Yeah. I know. what it is.
Unfortunately, I guess Dexter can't really buff us considering.
I
It's
can.
your turn.
I can
Can you do
go.
it quietly?
Yes, I give you guys words of encouragement. You can do it.
Neat.
There you go. There's your buff. I believe in you.
You can do it.
You, my Power Rangers.
Hell yeah.
My teenagers with
I
attitude.
guess I'm ready to shoot.
What the fuck was it? It was like in
So
adult
you guys want me to
swim.
just ready the shooter, or do you want me to like start the shot?
I think ready.
Yeah, ready to
Okay.
shoot. Yeah, and then you can
I'll
shoot.
just be ready
I
to
guess.
shoot.
I guess once we once someone hits her, you
Yeah,
can.
Yeah.
I'll just, that's gonna be the condition. Someone hits her, I'll
Assume-
react and shoot
yeah.
her back. I feel like she's
If
normal.
she, yeah.
What was it? It was like
Yeah, it's if
adults
she
with
wakes up or
gumption or
something.
something like that.
Which if she's like a mage or and she's probably tougher than the regular
Oh,
kobolds.
because I'm gonna be pointing the
You
gun.
might
at
take
you.
a couple hits to.
Yeah. I'll just ready to in case like if someone I'll just do the condition for clarity when she gets hit. You gotta be a little clear on the ready for trigger.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've
what
all
you
been
said.
quiet enough that she has not woken up yet, so
Hell yeah. Well, I guess dirty work if you
Can you get in there though? Because
We just all get in this tiny tent and
Well,
surround her bed.
it's just you, so it'll just basically be me, Klee, and you hitting her, and then the other two will be over there because that's. I assume Klee can still hit with the crossbow because it's ranged, but otherwise we two are taking up too much space. For anyone else to hit
you.
her.
It's
Well, I'm using
one
crossbow
person
too,
can go in.
so I imagine they just should have cover, right?
Yeah, she just have cover.
Yeah.
she'll have cover. She's unconscious.
I'm gonna go blow my nose real quick.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, I guess you would still be able to arrange cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm,
could.
I'm using
But
right now. I'm
it's-
just going to shoot her with the hand crossbow that I have
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
on the
Quietly.
reaction, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I will.
I guess I'm gonna just take them back like.
You
I
made
checked
three.
before. Does ready in action also take up your reaction?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of what I
Our
thought.
only reaction's fake out, but it wouldn't work here because they're sleeping. It's visual, so they won't
Right.
see it. So that's why I haven't been using fake out. They're unconscious. You
Ready.
can't fake someone out if they don't see it coming.
Yeah. So it's fair. She's single action and doesn't trigger.
Yeah, my trigger is just she gets hit.
Yeah, it's okay. You have to. It becomes a reaction. Gotcha.
Yep.
So, can I get in the tent or no?
Yes.
You can enter the tent. Yes, whilst only standing in the entrance. Just
I will-
pick a square. Pick a
I
square.
was gonna say just delay and then he goes and he's
Also, I assume because of the way the tent is, you. Well, I guess you get off guard regardless. It doesn't
Yeah,
actually matter.
They're off guard already.
I'm no longer balancing, right?
You're not balancing, but you're also crouching down to be in that tent. So
Okay,
off guard.
sure.
You're too big for Smash. Dirty work.
Jimmy Neutron.
What?
It was a Donkey video when they announced like the characters, and Donkey Kong had like his hair, and Donkey was like, that hairstyle could only be one person, Jimmy Neutron.
Well, hit with it too.
I mean, true.
You did hit with it too. If you knock her out.
Don't
Oh,
knock
works.
her out.
I guess
Nope,
we'll
so-
react to it.
Oh, we haven't.
She's waking up then.
Yeah.
Yet
So
again.
Yeah.
react,
Well, it's the the two reactions, right?
and she should have cover. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll have cover, so I'll give her cover. Hang on.
She'll have lesser cover for me because I have like clearer line, but just
Well, who's gonna attack first then?
Have Clay attack first. I'll attack.
okay.
later.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
so
just give her
cover
lesser.
first. Okay, it's critical hit. Are you
I'm
doing
not
that
doing-
non-lethally or?
Nope.
Okay. Fire.
But that was with the silencer, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
silencer.
yes, I had the silencer on. It says it's quiet shot. It does not make noise.
Silencer does a little and blows off.
It's
and-
well, if it's like a real silencer, the sound's dispersed. But in here in this cave, I'd say it dispersed in such a way that no one else in one of the other tunnels would know what that sound was or necessarily where it came from.
Yeah, the
Those
silencer
new guys make some
here,
weird
based
noises
on
in
the
there.
description, appears to be a fantasy silencer, not a real silencer. But
It says that there. It's actually it's quiet. It only makes a quiet noise when fired.
right, which is not
A soft
true of real
farting.
silencers.
Yeah, it's not a real life silencer. Yeah.
All right,
Right.
so you guys
It
got
makes-
40 XP for that. You got 300.
Splinter
It makes
Cell
the same
silencer.
sounds as brain splattering against the tent walls.
Is this just a regular? This is just a normal staff. Okay, I'm unsurprised.
Yes. She does have actually. She has something else in her tent. So hang on. Don't.
Oh,
don't
neat.
leave yet.
I
I'll
kind
hold
of like we're gonna be non-lethal. I was like, nah, I'm actually gonna kill this one.
Well, she's in a tent, so even if a guy walks by, maybe they won't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Huh. Do they paint the walls in there? Looks
Desert-
nice from
I was
outside.
gonna say my goddess would be pretty proud. You know, silent kill, about backstabbing.
Okay, so there
I don't
are.
have a silencer anymore. So
Actually,
I'm
this
just
technically.
Wallace
This isn't even,
hears you say, "My God would be
China.
proud," after you blow off her head and goes,
Oh.
"Hmm."
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm just like, Oh, she's taking a nice nap. Just leave her in. Just close. Make sure the flaps stay closed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, let me pause the game for a while. I'm getting stuff.
You won't be able to donate to any more orphanages now. But she was.
Oh, I will have to
She's
donate
a
for sure. when I get
Advocate
back.
for public safety for the youth.
Potion of cold retaliation, and she also
Oh,
has
nice.
a scroll. I need to figure out what scroll she wants.
That actually gonna be good.
Little nice little thing. Yeah.
Hey, Gumball, you back in my lap again? You need a hug?
Hold on, what's
need a hug,
Oh,
Gumball?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned here. I'm planning on getting a second cat at some point soon, so Gumball will have
Oh.
a friend.
Neat.
Oh man.
It's good for them to have friends when you're not around.
Yeah, fair. They can make
Gumball and-
schemes.
Gumball
Yeah,
too.
they will be scheming.
No scheme.
Gumball can tell them how you starve them and what they can be.
You won't get
in
any
for.
food here. Nothing at all, Gumball says as she eats. Nothing.
She's eating all the food. Alright, so there's a scroll of Ant Hall, a potion of cold retaliation.
But you are
and,
eating. No, this is my food.
A scholarly journal compendium of all dragons?
Yes, a scholarly journal compendium of all dragons.
Ooh, neat. I'll take that. I mean, we'll just put it in the stash. I mean, it's not really a...
I mean,
what is-
if it's in the
what is it
stash, it's
considered?
considered as being on the floor somewhere in here until you guys leave the den.
Okay, well, I'll go
I
ahead
would say
and
you take it.
throw
'cause
it.
if you
I'll
recall
throw it in my
knowledge.
inventory here, yeah. Yeah, maybe pretty nice.
I guess I'll take the ant hall scroll. I can eat I can eat it and learn it.
Yep.
Nope. I can
It's not a bad spell when you're like when you get to higher level slots where you can just sit on a 1.
Yeah.
And then, potion of cold retaliation, should that go to, dirty work?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be good against the Drake.
You go down a lot, so you get attacked a lot.
Nah, because none of us are particularly tanky, and you are the most front lane at the moment. Although I can hopefully back you up there and be also not really that tanky, but in the front.
About as equally tanky.
Yeah, exactly. What's your health?
44.
Okay, yeah, I actually have more health than you.
Mm.
That's what being a dwarf helps, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, nice little haul. Let's keep moving.
Stand up.
If I can actually move.
I was gonna take the. I was gonna sheath the
so
gun.
fucking annoying. There we go.
I'm gonna tie the 10 flap closed.
I have rope if you need it. You don't want to.
I'm assuming it has ties on it.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Mm.
Oh, I see the head of a dude there.
Are we sneaking anymore, or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You do have to re-roll the sneak if you're gonna sneak, since you just
yeah.
did violence. You enacted a violence, so.
Well,
Also, everyone put away your weapons.
Yeah, I did. I was like, putting away. Reload. I reloaded too, by the way. Before,
Yeah. There's the roll.
Sneaking it.
I had to say that real quick.
Also, if anyone thinks it's weird that we're trying to be sneaky, you just tell them we're trying to be quiet, right? People are sleeping.
Yeah.
It's nighttime, yeah.
It's true. Alright, which way do you want to go now?
Could go up and then left. If I no, we can't. We usually came from there.
There
Never
we
mind.
go. I mean,
Taking a different path.
yeah. 'cause
It's
we
just
actually did-
straight
actually-
up now.
Actually,
Yeah.
wait,
Well, we can
quick-
go to the
quick-
treasure room, but I feel like there's someone there.
Wait, quick point. We were told not to go in there. Is it because it's the slurk pit? Is this
Yes.
the slurk pit?
Yes, that's the slurp pit. Yep.
Okay.
I got yelled at.
I guess we want to just
Okay.
not even engage with the slurks, hopefully.
Just
Yeah.
don't engage with them.
Probably
Don't look
not.
at them.
There's
make-
two
they might make
slurks.
noise.
There's the king slurk and Skipper slurk, who's now ownerless.
There's not much of a reason.
So it could be anyone's slurk.
Pre-slurk?
Yeah.
Have you tried taming a slurk? They're awful
No.
creatures. They
Horrible
rarely ever
creatures.
listen to instructions.
I saw a slurp the other day. Horrible creature.
Horrible creatures. Goodbye.
Are you an Oblivion NPC? What is it?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so where are you gonna go?
I suppose
Clock
we
is
can
ticking.
go,
Like we can still go up there and like still be like quote unquote
We just
sneaky.
go up
Honestly, it's
left,
just-
and yeah, there's a decent chance we'll see some guys, but we'll just deal with it. I guess. Right? Tell them the same thing we've been telling Dexter. You want to take charge of the responses there. I suppose. Go ahead and just start moving up.
This is probably like the first time I actually have seen a stealth.
The other
type.
guy's like, I'm pretty sure I heard someone knocking out 3 of our guys. Was that
No,
you?
no, no.
no, that
we
was.
were knocking back a few cold ones with the boys. That's...
And now
Yeah.
you can see Yelper, and Yelper says,
Hey, new guys, what are you doing over here so early?
I look over at Dexter for the.
Oh, hello.
this guy kind of wakes up and comes out of the tent as you were all talking.
What?
Chief's residence is off limits to you guys right now unless you're called. What's up?
Yeah, we were
Well, I don't know.
just stretching
Just
our
going
legs.
to throw out an eye. Going to make something up. I guess.
The Grinch thought
Dexter is
lie,
saying this all out loud.
and he
Yes.
fucked up quick. Okay, so what's your lie?
Quick look at distraction.
I don't know. That's he says a lot.
We found some plans.
I assume
we found
I know.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's so. I mean, I guess let me ask this: are you trying to lie to not get in trouble, or are you trying to lie to have a reason to go into the Chiefs?
What is the plan here? They just said, Dexter, you come up with the distractions, and that's all.
But I assumed we were going with the same thing of we're just stretching our legs, we're exploring, right?
This is off limits, so no, we cannot go
I'm-
this way.
Oh, we can't go up to the
Well-
chief. We could go like down this way, right?
No,
Or
that's
down
to the
here.
treasure.
Is that also?
So
Yeah,
we're
that's
going-
the
okay,
loop
okay,
to the
okay.
treasure.
Can't even go this way. Okay,
Yeah.
I could turn around.
I mean, so they basically they forgive
Uh,
you. They say you're not in trouble, but they say,
But you can't go any further. If the chief
are-
wants you,
we're just
he'll call you
law.
in the morning.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, we
Go
could
back
go
this
to
way
the
from
treasure room, but obviously not like take anything until we clear us.
I mean, even if we go to the
One
treasure room, we come
experience.
out
Yeah.
right next to
so
this guy.
right there.
Yeah.
Are we 261?
No, you're at 301.
Oh,
Well,
301. Oh, right. We
The
just
only
killed a bunch
other
of
way
dudes, yeah.
is going through. We would
Oh,
have
well,
to go through
don't
here
worry
though.
about
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Yeah. So, did we go that way before?
Yeah, we did. When we took the tour.
Okay. Was it just like a hallway?
Yes, it's just a straight hallway.
Yep. There's some
You were also
quarters.
Taken
I think
into the
so.
treasure
Do you-
room, yeah.
Do you think it's trapped? Because I feel like they're leaving it really exposed.
The hallway? No. We
I don't
walked
think the
through
hallway is.
without.
I think the treasure itself is trapped, but that's why we just don't touch it.
Well, I mean, doesn't that hallway lead directly to the chief's chamber? Are we talking about this hallway up here?
Yeah.
Yes, that takes it to
Behind
his
the
chambers.
thing?
But his
Yeah,
elite
okay.
guards are probably just chilling out here. Is the thing.
Okay.
So like, we're gonna get in a fight regardless. Like,
Yeah, I think we're past the point where we can sneak anywhere.
yeah.
Uh huh.
So it's
Then
like, do we want to
I-
be up and close, or do we want to try to get a like take these guys
Well,
out and then fight our way
yeah,
up? With
What we
range?
probably want to do is take out the last remaining guards around here, so they don't bring the slurks out while we're dealing with the boss.
I don't-
That's fair. That's right.
Can they get the slurks out? Well, I mean, the slurks are large, right?
No, the slurks are medium.
Oh, are they medium? I thought they were large
Mhm.
creatures.
They're ridden by kobolds, which are small creatures.
We could ride them if we did.
Yeah, we'd have to tame them though.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. What do I know about slurks? Hold on, let me roll that.
It's a nature check.
Cool. I'll just roll a blind nature here.
Yes. You know enough. You know that they are fairly difficult to domesticate. Though there is rumors that they are a descendants of creatures that dwarves actually attempted to domesticate in the distant past and failed to do so. thought to be so because they are very well adapted for underground travel, being able to stick to walls and stuff like that.
Interesting.
So they don't have the best temperaments, but kobolds are known to tame them, so they are tameable.
Okay. Yeah, probably. I don't assume we would have much luck trying to tame them ourselves, especially after they're already presumably tamed. They might be more wary of us because we're new and all that. So probably best we just leave them be, deal with the guards, and then try to just start an all-out attack against the guards to attack the main chambers once we've done that. Do we want to surprise Stone Toe first so we can knock him out non-lethally? Because it sounds like you probably don't want us to kill him, which fair.
Yes.
I won't touch him. And I'm not. I actually will not touch him.
Okay, well, I'm adept at hitting someone in such a way that they'll suffer no lasting consequences. 0.
Wow, that's convenient.
Yeah. Yes.
I will just wake up with multiple broken bones.
Wait, what was this room? again?
Treasure room.
Treasure room.
Oh, that is. Oh, wait.
Yeah. If we take
oh,
that way,
okay,
we
and
can
this
get down
leads
here,
down
and it's a
to
vantage
ice.
point to shoot.
The other entrance to the
That's-
treasure room.
That's a good point. Okay, yeah, we should
You
probably
could go down there. You can check the treasure. if
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
probably
Your
guarded.
call.
There's gonna be a
probably-
guard.
There also might be traps in addition to guards.
Yeah.
So it'd be a pretty potentially scary. I think here. I suppose it'd probably be if they have enough people in there, it might be pretty difficult to get in.
Deal
there
with
might be
the
some powerful
central
stuff
guards
in there.
first.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a good point. Start walking over.
So we're doing pretty good. Like we took some guards and we took out the lady. So,
Do we want to
that's the big
try
one.
to? Should we? I guess trying to pincer would just lead to them being too curious about us coming out this way. Maybe. So maybe we just. Or I don't know. Do we want to try to pincer, or do we just want to all go in a straight line this way and then?
I mean, they still don't suspect us, so we just go a straight line through them and then attack them behind, right?
Yeah. I suppose that makes more sense here. Yeah.
Or attacking a
So
group.
we know that they're the 2 guards. One is Stone Toe, one is the other. I'm not sure if they're spread out enough to take them on
And then
one-on-one
Moss.
like immediately, but was Moss not?
I think we have
are
to
there
take
3
them both
guards?
down.
Moss is the cook.
Okay, there was another guard in addition to Moss.
There was
I
a
think there was
guard
2.
here, and Stone Toe was here,
and
and then
is
Moss
also
was
in-
up here.
Moss was there, and then
Oh,
like
okay.
there was a
Two
guard here and a guard
sleeping.
here.
But yeah, they were sleeping at least. So hopefully. Okay, so I guess we
Sleepy.
should we try to hit Stone Toe immediately. Try to walk around.
Probably
and
not,
try to spread out
because-
and try
Call
to
him
kill
over
all of
here.
them.
If we hit Stone Toe immediately, this guy will probably hear that.
Mhm.
And then this guy can wake up a friend and blow the horn, right?
Yeah, that seems fair. So
we
maybe
want to be guarding the
we-
horn room when we start fighting them, I think.
Mhm.
Although we might want to leave one behind to deal with Stone Toe if he runs, or put a snare for Stone Toe.
So
Because
we
if Stone
wanna-
Toe runs to go get the elite guards, we want him to be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Do we so do we want to try to split so that we're all surrounding all 3 of them? Like we have someone on all 3 of them, and then we do a coordinated attack of some kind.
I think.
Like I said, I think we've hit the point where we cannot stealth anymore.
We can sort of stealth. We just
I
can't
think we can-
full stealth.
Yeah, I mean the whole
Yeah.
time it's always been a match of if we fuck up, then it goes into full blown combat. But until that happens, and it hasn't
Yeah,
actually
so I-
hasn't happened.
Well,
yet.
I think we're at the
I
point
think
where
do
we
want our
get.
final snare here.
It's
Yeah.
much more difficult to stealth kill them now because they're
Yeah.
they're.
I think we
they're
do want to
actually-
snare this because if someone runs to get the guards, they'll hit the snare.
That's fair. Yeah, I can place a snare here. So wait, you mean in front of the door or just next
Yeah.
to it?
Either
Okay,
way.
Yeah, I guess I can. I'll snare here.
Okay, let me I
That
guess get
last
across
snare
if we're
there.
gonna be going across.
You're gonna
Yeah.
snare
Well, I mean, I
right
can-
here.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I
So
won't
that's
That's
there,
it,
so
delete it because I
remove
need.
all 3 snares.
Well, I'll keep it
It's fine.
so you know
Just
what the
mark it down
DC
to 0.
is.
Yeah, mark it down to 0.
Oh,
And
it-
then we want to get to here before we start fighting, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that seems good.
Although maybe one of us wants to stand like here and just like chat with Stone Toe.
Def
And then
Dexter,
when the fighting starts,
Yeah,
go
probably
for
should-
Stone Toe.
because Dexter, you're friends with him, so he'll be a lot more.
Stand over here so his back's.
Mhm.
I think he would turn to face him if you're.
I think Dexter. I think
Yeah, so
dirty work. You want to guard the. Don't let him get through the doorway.
Oh, this door?
this is
the
being
whole-
switched
Dirty
to-
work needs to be attacking in melee. I'll guard the
Oh,
door.
okay. Okay, you're gonna guard the door. Okay, so we just need someone standing. Like I could stand at
Yeah.
the door.
And then I guess I can stand like. Well, okay. I mean, I guess we can't really coordinate it at this point because we're all walking in and they're right next to us.
I was gonna ask for some food to kind of like use my quote unquote distraction, like kind of like.
I guess I'll just walk past this so
Cover.
I can see what's in
So,
there.
Stone Toe, yeah. What's the family looking like? You know, you got any brothers,
Like, hey, you got any
sisters?
jerky or something?
Yeah.
They were all killed in the attacks on Pisca Chapel.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
I really want to get whatever's in there, you know? So make it all worth it.
Yeah.
But I hear
if
it's
I'm-
really good, so whatever it is, it's gotta be worth it, right?
Yeah.
And there'd be no reason for us to be fighting like this if it wasn't.
So, are there like other kobold tribes around that you guys know of? Like,
Around here? No,
Yeah.
none at all.
Wallace will quietly ask, and it's okay. They're like, should we just do it?
so like, how? This is so. This
This
is
one
a little
asks who you're
awkward.
whispering about.
A little awkward, but
I'll just in Isoki, I'll just say, we need all 3.
how do you guys like I don't think I've
Thank you.
seen any females other than Skipper.
Is Dirty Work gonna stand next to one of the
So,
people who were supposed to hit?
What's the plan to?
I'm standing next to this guy.
That's
No,
the
you
sleeping
probably
Bro.
attack the guys who aren't
awake
asleep.
guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know Yelper's a girl, right?
Ask for food. Or wait.
Is
ask
she?
for
I-
food. I can't ask for food. Shit.
I'm so sorry. This is gonna sound so rude. It's hard to tell.
Dirty Work, give me a jerky. I'm gonna go to the back to the barracks.
Are you attacking them or?
Yeah, one
Yeah, that's
jerky
good
motion.
Right?
Okay.
I was just
Alright.
giving Dirty Work jerky. I was like, give me some
Yeah,
food.
so, yeah, I
I'll go
guess,
to the
yeah,
barracks. Like,
Wallace
I'm
will
just
just
walking
be
there,
like,
then I'll turn around and shoot.
Yeah,
All right. Well, who's
That's
using
what I do.
deception and who's using stealth here?
I'd be
Uh,
stealth.
I'm still.
have
a
I'm
stealth,
not, I'm not
so that's
asking this
fine.
guy for anything.
Yeah,
I'm coming
I'm
up with a
still on
pickaxe
stealth,
behind his head.
Hold on, I'm checking something. Yes.
This is what's
Version.
happening.
Yeah, this is obviously the one where it might fall apart, but there's a chance if we roll well
Right.
enough.
I can see Dirty Work. Obviously, this is not.
Yeah, actually, there's a pretty high chance it falls apart just because it's 3 dudes. But you know what?
Right.
It might work out if Dirty Work and me hit hard enough, and then maybe Stone Toe won't
I
see.
can just picture Cat in that with the baseball
And then we
bat.
can-
No, we also have to hit Stone
Yeah.
Toe. But we're...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Stone Toe. Oh wait, yeah, Stone Toe's around the corner, so we can't actually see this happening. These two can see each other, but
What is?
that's the only reason why it might take slightly longer for Stone, like 1 extra turn.
Yeah,
Like,
can
this is where
I
we're gonna-
create a diversion so he's not paying attention to any sounds that happen over there?
You can attempt to, yes.
You hear crossbow.
I will click him.
I'm not gonna shoot because
She'll jingle some keys in his face.
Well,
No,
I'm
be
having
careful,
this
there is-
conversation with him, you know.
there is the barracks, so we got.
Oh, nat 20, let's go! You're my best friend!
So distracted.
For this first round, he won't hear anything that happens unless someone literally shouts for help.
Fair.
Okay, we're all ready to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Stone Toe, I will make you the king of this tribe.
Well,
That was not in character.
So
hmm,
your
well,
turn.
You could just delay until after.
going
Dirty work
delay.
is done.
I'll go after dirty
Wait,
work.
wait, what? You're delaying? But the enemy. I guess nothing's happened yet. So
Yeah, well, the guy who's going next is going to be the guy who's like, so it's kind of like I don't want to blow out. I'll
Extra
blow
word
her if I shoot.
democracy. We elect our chief.
Oh.
Through
This is no
popular
king's
But-
vote.
tribe.
But yeah,
Well, we'll
no.
control the majority.
Yeah,
Again, like
party soon enough.
Right. So I guess this kobold here kind of squints at you, Walson's like,
What are you up to? You're acting weird.
turns to face you. So he is not off guard.
fair.
So I
Dirty
didn't
work,
shoot
your turn.
yet.
but still, you know,
However,
like,
this guy.
once we take Piss Chapel, it's gonna probably like plans to grow the tribe, right?
Dirty work, it's your turn. This guy will be off guard. I didn't make him off guard, but
Oh, it's a key. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, because he's going to be because of
Would
the
23
using
crit?
before initiative.
23 wouldn't crit, but he's off guard for your
Sneak
sneak
attack.
attack. So it should apply sneak attack. It should do it, I think. Now that he is off guard.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Well, I guess in for a penny.
Well, luckily, because I rolled stealth for initiative, he's still off guard to all of my attacks. So, keep swinging.
Okay. Okay. Ides of March. Ides.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, had to go for
Well,
it.
I, admittedly, in this particular case, we need to draw on our turn, considering drawing our weapons suddenly next to these guys might. I mean,
I drew my
guess
pickaxe
there's
when I walked
no
over here
reason-
to ask him for jerky
Yeah,
because
no,
I wasn't
I
going to
yeah,
actually.
fair,
Like,
yeah,
you all
yeah.
drew your weapons and are just kind of hiding them.
okay,
That
yeah,
was, like,
fair. That's
right
part of
before
the
it
stealth check.
started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Okay, I will have my crossbow
Yeah.
out. Sorry, I'm
Let
not.
me, let me
So it's
make
gonna be
sure
your
mine
turn.
is
Lee,
actually.
your turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna draw mine.
Are we trying to go for
It's- you're all-
non-lethal?
I did not.
I know you didn't, but are we
I
still
mean,
trying to go for
mine's
non-lethal?
free. That's why I'm doing it. But I mean, if you're worried about your chances,
Oh.
then
My morals, like
A few people have already been painted across
Well,
the floors
what
of
do
this
you think?
place.
What would Klee do? Would Klee shoot them in the head, killing them, or try to not?
Killing them.
oh, I don't have your hero point anymore. Cause I would re-roll that.
Yeah, sad.
Feels bad.
At least you get one more shot.
I'll reload and shoot again.
Hit. Oh.
Sad. Okay, well then, yeah, this is gonna be full-blown combat now. There's no, I don't think there's any way around it.
Okay.
And well, I
Sick.
guess okay. I guess if I knock this guy out in one hit and then I walk over there and no, I can't. I don't have enough action.
Next guy's asleep.
I guess if I attack and I don't use my devise and I just attack both of them, maybe I just try that. I
You
might
could
just try
devise because it's
that.
free.
It's not free. It'd be free on the boss. I think that's the way it would work.
No, these kobolds are attacking the town, right? Because so they're all part of
No,
that
it's-
quest.
But it's not every creature involved
Yeah,
in the
it's like the
investigation.
mastermind, basically.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like the one at the head of it, right? And in this
Yeah.
case,
Mhm.
that's
He'll
the
be-
bandit
he'll
leader
build the
and
boss. Yeah, he built him.
kobold.
Yeah, just
And
like,
also the Drake.
and that feels
Yeah, the
bad.
Drake.
But
You
It
can
happens.
call
So-
me Omat.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just I guess I'll just take a swing and maybe I'll roll high enough to hit. Probably not. What's my damage? Would be pretty hard to knock him out. I think because it's like
You have a
Um,
2d6 weapon.
these guys have been going down pretty quick. This guy.
when I hit for like 17, they went down, right? But I think it was like
Yeah.
12, 13 was not enough. So like I'd have to roll pretty high to actually hit one hit.
Holy shit, guys! Nightwing just installed.
Oh,
I
nice.
cancel
Yeah.
the rest of the game to go play Nightwing.
Yeah, it's over now.
I log in.
You're free. No.
You're all free now.
Yeah, I'll just swing if I, it's yeah. So. And yeah, that's what I ever could have expected. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
hero
now I will.
point.
Oh, I guess I do. Yeah, I could use. Yeah, I'll use it here. Sure. How do I do the hero point reroll thing?
Right
Right,
click on
Right
it.
click the where the number the result is and do reroll with higher point.
I'm right-clicking
The
everywhere
13.
I can.
Right click the 13.
Nothing's happening when I right-click the 13.
That's
No, you-
weird. I always see a pop-up when I see. Like,
Yeah, I don't- Nothing.
What are you trying to do?
I'll just roll it again. I'm trying to reroll with hero point, but I don't have the option. It seems.
Oh, no, you don't click the 13. You click the actual like border of it. And
The box of it.
yeah.
Right click that.
Yeah, I right-click that too. Also nothing. I'm getting
Yeah,
nothing by
it's-
right-click
it's-
anywhere in the box. It's
it's
nothing.
weird. He always has that.
Yeah. I'm
has
just gonna
that
roll.
issue.
Weird.
I think it's a skill issue, personally.
Okay, I did actually hit. So let's see how much damage this did. Damn. Wait. Oh yeah, that's. I get 2d6 poison.
Yeah, it's just
Is that-
The weapon
plus one
doesn't-
striking.
No, it should be
That
2 poison. That's not
Yeah.
correct.
Why is it 2d6? What, I was wondering. I was thinking that seemed incorrect. Okay, so it's
So,
14 damage, not
14 poison. 14
correct.
plus
Let me
2 poison.
adjust your weapon really quick.
14,
Hang on.
2 of which is poison.
Is it because
Um,
she had it and that's why you?
No.
Maybe it has a
only says-
poisons applied to it somehow by accident.
No, it should only be additional custom damage. Where the hell is that coming from? No,
It
should
says,
be
is it
2 poison
adding-
damage.
Is it? Oh no, the normal icon for the poison is a spider.
2 poison. Yeah.
No
Maybe your
idea.
strike is just weird.
I mean, I just have the weapon and I hit strike. Let me hit strike and see what it says. Let me turn off
I
weapon
didn't know. Maybe
potency.
you had that custom damage from the
Hold
one
on. So
she
this
had
this
it.
isn't my actual roll. This is just a roll to.
Mm-hmm.
So and I'm gonna hit damage. Okay, it still says 2d6. What is the? Hold on. Additional custom damage. Yeah. Okay. I guess I can. Oh, but if I turn it off, I lose the 2 damage. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the
turns plus
spider
2 dice.
badge?
It says it's because it says plus 2 dice poison instead of just plus 2. I assume. So that should be. Yeah, that shouldn't be dice. It's
That's
just
weird.
2. But I don't know how to. Can I manually?
Yeah,
just
no, I'm
do-
well, I can adjust the weapon's qualities. I just need to figure out how to do it so that it is correct. I don't want D4. I want just a 2. Let me
think you
look
might
at. Hang on. No, because there's other weapons that have it, like the Storm Axe.
Yeah.
Would it just be bonus?
Yeah, I assume you would just have it on top of the modifier, and you just do 2 untyped poison damage.
Hang on. I'll figure this out.
Okay.
Storm Hammer. Hang on a second. Let me get the Storm Hammer. Oh, okay. How they do it is they literally don't add in the custom damage. They just put a tooltip in there that says, "Hey, it does this extra damage." You have to manually apply it every time.
Oh.
Um,
Okay. And then somewhere else someone added plus 2 dice as a custom damage thing to it.
Yeah.
Incorrectly.
Hang on.
Also because it's piercing.
That's not correct. 2d1. Should I just do that? No, that's not correct. Hang on a second.
Hmm?
Forge. Edit. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. That's not right either. Okay, now it's correct. It just you're gonna have to manually, literally roll the extra. You're gonna have to hit this 2 poison thing every time.
Okay. And we'll just have to add it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I didn't do with the blade.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't have a way to actually calculate non-dice based damage extra on there. But that was that non-lethal, you said?
It was 14 non-lethal, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's knocked down immediately.
Hell fucking yes. Okay, so there's a chance. Now I will, I guess 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
It's a lot of die.
Sadly, I cannot flank the dude. But I can at least attempt a swing.
Wait, hang on. So move back to where you started.
Okay. That was right here.
Yeah, so...
5,
reset movement history.
10, 15, 20... Oh, yeah, 25 should be here, right? If every
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
diagonals is...
5, 10,
Huh.
15, 20, 25. Yep.
I wonder why it... Because
It's because it doesn't calculate things right. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird with some diagonals when you're not.
What was
doing
that
it.
time?
No, it should have been
1,
Can't
2,
remember.
3, 4,
Where you are now is 25 feet.
20. Yeah. Yeah. So that should be, yeah, it should be 30. Yeah, I see 30 from you, but when I was doing it from there, I got 25. Very strange.
It's weird.
And now I guess I'll take a swing.
When I-
Nice. Use our brains.
So, right, sorry. It's map. It was really fucking close. Well, I
This
could not do it.
guy...
That being said, the only guy who's going before we get to go ahead and is actually also asleep. So
It will
He's
be
asleep,
your
so
turn
I'm gonna
next.
say
It's
he doesn't
your
wake up
turn.
yet,
Oh,
since no one has been able to cry out for help. Dexter, your turn.
okay.
I'm,
now-
As
still-
you're continuing to distract
Yeah,
Stone Toe, right?
distracting Stone Toe, yeah.
Right, Kat.
okay, Cat, there's a chance.
Okay, I actually just read the diagonals again. Apparently, after the 10, it alternates back to 5.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
every
it goes-
other second diagonal.
Yeah, it goes
For the
5,
two, yeah.
10, 5, 10, 5, yeah,
Yeah, so
for every diagonal. Which means that should
all
be
right.
yeah,
So
5,
my options are.
10, 20, 25, 30, yeah.
Well, he is distracted. So this is my fuck it. Let's see how this
we
goes.
ball. We ball.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. I mean, the other guys are.
You should have cover, lesser cover, right?
He
I
will,
think-
yeah, you're shooting
We
through
should
it.
do dirty work.
There you
I
go.
mean, I ain't get that benefit.
Damn. Oh, I guess Moss is tougher.
Yeah, he's a little bit higher up.
Quick, throw your dagger.
That'd be funny if you did it in crit. I'm like, well, I mean, clutch. I don't think you should, 'cause I think the daggers are 20 feet and he's way beyond.
Okay, well.
Yeah,
Anything
I'm
else
just
on your
gonna I'll wilding word him. Not on me, on the cat. It's annoying. Hold on.
And it feels nice give and take.
Anything? Oh, just wilding word on him?
Yep.
Okay, he failed.
Now he won't be able to attack you.
Alright.
He's
Well, I
also
mean, he
sickened,
could.
right? Is he sickened?
Well, he'll be
from
sickened
damage?
if he does damage.
If he attacks.
If he
right.
does damage,
Oh,
he's
right,
sickened, and he's
yeah.
got a -2 penalty to hit.
Stone Toe is
Okay.
distracted this round?
Yes, correct.
Unfortunately.
But this guy is yelling for help.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
it
Oh,
is,
yeah, unfortunately, we can't
Well,
do
at
anything.
least
We-
Stone
He's
Toe
no
doesn't get
longer
his turn yet.
distracted.
But you now have to make a choice, I guess. It's
This guy's gonna stand up.
not your turn yet, I guess. So.
It's never a choice.
He's going to attempt to remove the person between him and the horn.
Alright, what does that entail?
Knock
Stab
it
him.
out.
Hit you, I assume?
He picks up his weapon and attempts to stab you, and that's his turn. Dirty work.
Well, I swing. Did you hit them at all?
I missed, unfortunately.
First typing do? No. Okay.
Oh, I didn't have him actually
yeah.
attack you, so hang on really quick. I need to have boss actually take his turn. He draws his weapon and attacks you twice before you do any of this.
Oh.
Bro.
Ow.
Okay.
That wasn't strong.
I guess you're off guard to this coming attack. Yeah, at least it was 12.
Wow, and the off guard actually makes it fucking hit.
Sad.
Now,
Well-
you hit him for 8.
Now die. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me take the 8. Okay. He's not quite dead.
Oh my god.
I'm still standing.
You're still wasting my time.
You traitors!
You have 1 action left.
React.
I just
Something-
imagined like
Don't get up.
Dexter coming over and seeing you guys kill and just performing. No, you guys, we were the chosen ones. We were supposed to join the kobolds, not destroy them.
And no one gets the reference.
But he
Yeah,
rolls another
we all
nat
know
20
it.
on the performance check, and they believe him.
Sorry, I deal with absolutes.
What are we supposed to believe? Just made that up.
No, he means the kobold.
Yeah,
Dirty Work just turns around and says, General Kenobi.
I'm sorry, I deal in absolutes.
you fucking clanker.
Alright, well,
And I absolutely said I would kill these kobolds.
you have 1 action left.
Wallace unprompted says, "What is Star Wars?"
What is
This? Some sort of Clone
Why
Wars?
is it a war?
And then I'll move.
Well, Dexter, I deal in absolutes, and I said I absolutely would kill these kobolds. So.
And then Wallace
Reload,
goes,
and
"This
then
is
I'm
the
gonna
start
shoot
of the
this
Clone
guy.
Wars. It is."
I'm gonna shoot this guy who's down and frightened. Surely I will not miss, boys.
Sure.
What, are we some kind of suicide squad?
You didn't. That's what Mimo says.
Kill him. Minmo doesn't say that.
I will reload. And I'll
I'm
my
telling
are
Minmo
next.
saying this.
Mimo reverse says that.
Alright, well, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I have an opportunity here.
Okay,
Let's
attack.
devise a stratagem. It looks good. I think I will take advantage of this. Can I move in the spot above him? Is there any issues with that? No, I can't.
I mean,
okay.
Yes, but it's like weird terrain. But yeah, you can move
Okay.
up there.
I was just trying to figure out if cause we're flanking, right? Like,
Yeah, that's fine. Can you balance up there?
If I did your,
Do I have to make an acrobatics to get there? Because if so, I probably just won't.
You do, because it's like
Okay. Then I'll just think.
an awkward spot.
Okay.
That's our pelt stone. Don't stand on our.
I don't think
pelt
I
stone.
would. You think you would crit? Nah, 'cause these guys are a little tougher. So like I could fake out, but if you're gonna hit already, it's like.
I'm definitely gonna hit. I would assume I'm not critting.
Yeah, I just don't know if I give you +2 when you crit. I don't think you would.
I mean maybe, but it's
Could we
fine.
find out?
Um.
What else are you gonna use your reaction for?
Cat.
Okay, so I do this much and then +2 poison.
Yeah, I'll do the extra.
Yeah. And non-lethal, but it sounds like he's not quite out yet.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm taking another swing. This one I have to just do my best.
To be clear, non-lethal damage is treated as lethal damage up until
Until
where
they go
we
out.
kill them, and then
Right.
it's just like, yeah. There's no more 2 separate health bars shit.
Well, that's 6 damage, not 4, but
Yeah.
okay.
She's taking a nap.
Yeah.
Again.
I
Okay.
was like, oh, once again, I see I'm the one who knocked him out. No, he doesn't say that. I
Hold
guess
on.
Stone Toad's still around.
I
so-
point to myself, bandit.
Oh, sorry.
Point to
that's my-
cat,
It's your
thief.
turn.
Point to Clee, assassin. Point to you, lawyer.
You're the most evil person here.
Yeah, you should be the scummiest of all. What are you?
So,
To back me up.
That's not true.
what does the what is Stone Toe like looking like? He's still treating Dexter as an ally, or
he looks like at you like, how could you?
What do you mean?
Traitor. He didn't
What's
want
going
to-
on?
Dexter doesn't know anything about this.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't seen anything yet. He just heard some yelling from the other room.
Yeah, well, you are like, he heard them call you slime, and now he can hear the sounds of violence. Now he's focused his
Stoneto
ear holes.
Stoneto pulls out his big fucking
Stone
club
baton.
weapon.
I'm sorry.
He goes, traitor!
He starts doing 6 spins with it.
Yeah.
I
Stoneto
sanctuary
actually
myself.
The strongest kobold in his entire cave.
I sanctuary myself and I cast shield on myself.
I think we were gonna sanctuary Stonto so we couldn't kill him.
Oh my god.
Stonto, run!
I'm sorry.
I'll knock him out. I actually said.
Stoneto runs towards the armory, following the spare
They
trap
made
and
me
dies.
do it. They made me do this. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna say, guys, this is actually going really well that I thought it would.
Matt, what is your trick? What are you doing?
I'm actually just gonna glass shield and wilding word. He has to make that save.
Yes, he does. You're correct.
Okay.
No.
Ooh.
He's fueled by his anger at your betrayal.
Someone shows his true colors.
Okay.
It's Stoneto time.
Stonto thought we were friends, Dexter.
We are friends. They're making me do this. Well, you gotta make a will save first.
Against you.
I'm sanctuary.
No, that's only. Oh, right, yeah, yeah. You both individually did.
Okay,
it.
yeah, he can. He
But I
made the
guess actually
save.
the one on cat. Yeah.
So I think he can make it one. Any okay, so yeah, he could make any attacks this turn.
Yeah, so he just missed
Any
twice,
number of
and
attacks
then-
this turn.
Yes, this turn.
Yeah, yeah, the spell's still on though.
Tears in his eyes. He just couldn't do it.
So there's tears in Dexter's eyes too. He's crying. No, I see him coming.
He's fighting you, so he doesn't see this coming.
Stonto, watch out!
I never asked for this.
No!
He's getting
Sorry,
non
spell not
crit.
rolled, but okay. Alright, you smack Stonto on the back of the head.
He's not dead.
And
Stoneto
he's
will
alive
live,
dead when I mocked him to zero.
but he
Stoneto
does
will
have a
remember
horrible
this.
concussion.
He is not
Been concussed.
Tonto will probably remember this.
Yeah.
No.
It's questionable if Stonto remembers.
Oh,
Guys, what happened? I woke up, I had this horrible dream.
you guys were traitors.
You guys got 52 experience for that.
Oh, we got
You're
good
at
news and bad news. The good
353.
news is you're the leader of the tribe.
Oh, yeah.
There's no tribe left, however.
The bad news is you're the last of your
The
tribe.
tribe of one.
Yeah, bad news. They're all dead.
Okay.
Besides a few.
Well-
most are dead.
Okay.
Wait, we're part of the tribe. It's us and you, Stone.
Right. The good news is we took a vote. You're now the leader of the tribe.
Okay, so is the combat over right now? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it is. Yeah. Okay, so it seems.
All right. Well, let's tie up the ones that we knocked unconscious.
Agreed.
All 2 of them.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
3.
okay.
3.
At
Sure
least
them.
we don't have to worry too much about the rope since
Okay,
we
we'll
only
move
have
them
so
on
many
here.
guys we have to tie up.
Listen,
Yeah,
the
we
only
can,
one
we
that
can use one
mattered
rope on
was
3 guys,
Stonto.
probably.
Yeah.
So they didn't want us going. Did they just not want us going in the water? It's just they're like.
Don't
Yeah, it's their-
contaminate
it's
their
their
water, yeah.
Don't
Right.
contaminate the water.
That's their
Yeah.
drinking water.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. It's drink water. Okay. I wasn't. I couldn't remember. I seem to remember there was mention. I thought of divine something. I didn't know if they had some
No,
kind of
it's just
worship-based
water.
attachment to it.
No, they basically said if you have to go bathe yourself, go out in the caves and find a pool.
Sure.
So I'm gonna use my rope
Right.
here.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess now is. So I guess in this case, now we just want to.
And then also gag them all.
Barely stirring as you tie him up, Stone Toe just says, "Why?"
Used to make you
Also, maybe drag them away from the horn.
Where do you want to put him?
Yeah, we could put him in the hallway,
Yeah.
in the bunker. Like we know there's like no one
you want to put him in the armory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put him in this hallway so that he just crawls into this like.
Yeah, he sees his sprays all dead, like dead or
So,
something.
so armory, yes.
Armory, I think, yeah.
Okay, I'm putting them all in the armory.
Yeah, put him in the armory.
It also means if they try to escape, there's traps, you know.
Yeah, the traps are for people going one way, aren't they? How
They're
does
both
the spike
ways.
trap work? Oh, they're both ways.
Yeah.
We just know where they're at. So
If you trigger them, you just get spikes fucking impaled on.
Got you. Okay.
well, the only place really to clear out is the barracks, and then it's just the guards.
Wait, are the.
We just have the sleeping area, and then it's just where the boss would be at.
It's just the elites, yeah.
But wasn't the sleeping area just us when we were up there?
Yes.
Oh, there's a few people.
I will
There's a few
give
people in
dirty
there.
work
It was just you guys.
It was just us.
Oh,
4
okay, never
rounds
mind.
of
I thought I saw a
force,
few
4,
kobolds
8.
on there.
Another 16. You heal 16.
Oh yeah, dirty work was actually injured. Decent chunk.
So I guess now,
Banged up.
do we want to go around the treasure room to get to the bottom area and then start fighting our way up? Because we have range.
Yeah. Do we? Okay, I guess the question is, do we want to
Or
try
we
to
could
go
go
through that,
here.
or do we? wanna
Honestly, I
just
think we just head straight to
go
the
right to the
boss.
leader now?
Yeah.
Wanna enter the
Yeah.
boss? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna switch to my gun then, since we're gonna be going loud anyways.
Yeah,
Now.
and actually, I guess I can poison my weapon. Obviously, if they see poison on my weapon, that'll be a pretty clear sign. So I guess I should stay in the back until we're. Although I shouldn't say
think
in the
we're
back.
If we walk
going
into a
in,
room with
yeah.
weapons
Because
drawn at
if
all,
we're just flat out running in and stabbing them.
Well, I'm gonna stay back and try to avoid notices because I want to be
Yeah,
selfish.
so I'm gonna go ahead and should I put on my strongest one or
our best bet is we hope they're still sleeping.
Well, why don't we call it here for the night, and you
Seems fair.
guys can deliberate for tomorrow. Or
I
rather
feel like
next
if we
week.
go in hard, we can prepare. I can do like a runic weapon and summon elemental, right?
Oh yeah, that
Mhm.
would be good. Yeah,
That's a good point.
And
yeah.
we just come in, you
Swinging.
know, swinging.
Mhm.
John Wick.
I
We
never
just
really
run
want to
out
use.
of the hallway going.
Yeah, we start screeching.
Preemptive victory screech.
Well,
But
that
if
went really
we could,
well.
if we
Yeah.
want, we could go in with a summon elemental, and I could have the elemental use a breath weapon, and then final sacrifice it. For
Yeah, you could.
And then he blows up.
You'll have the elemental go up to one of the kobolds and brush its hair gently before punching it in the gut to knock it out, and then it'll look and it'll be like, "Sayonara."
Fucking, it's
Sayonara.
like sending
Blows
out,
up right next to the guy he just knocked out,
The
killing him.
punch.
Anyway.
Yeah.
sending out a baby
Punch myself,
Pokemon
but
just
you
for it
don't
to
do enough
explode.
damage. He just goes, "How? Why did you punch me? What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's what I always love in anime and stuff where they punch people in the gut to knock you out. It's like, if you've ever been punched in the gut, but I don't feel like falling unconscious. I'm just like, ah, fuck.
Oh,
Right.
what? Yeah, I guess the idea is they're hitting you in the solar plexus, so you're like blacking out. But yeah, no, I don't think no one could do that like very easily normally. It's not consistently.
yeah,
Goku food.
I guess Goku can.
And even you can't. Well, it was Vegeta who did it.
I guess, but
Yeah, he did it. He did it to Trunks, right?
Trunks and Goten. Yeah, Trunks and Goten.
Yeah.
Knocked both of them out.
At
and
the
then he
same
told Piccolo,
time.
Not at the same time. He did it to Trunks, and then Goten was like, "What was that for?" And then he did it to Goten, and then
Yeah.
he's like, "Piccolo, I know you're watching. Take them and go." And he's like, "Hey, before I go and blow myself up, do you think I'll see Kakarot in heaven?" And Piccolo's like, "No, there's like a 0% chance of that."
No,
happening."
you're going straight to
And he
hell.
goes, yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
And
then he still does
seeing
it.
him anyways.
So, yeah. But
Is that implied that
no,
it's
no,
like the
no.
first time he hugs Trunks though, because he's so surprised by it?
Yep.
He literally
Yeah.
said, "I never really hugged you, did I?" and then he knocks him out.
And then he gets that fucking gut punch.
And
Never
remember,
get
guys,
caught slacking, son.
Remember, this attack failed to kill Majin Buu.
It's true. He came back.
That
though.
is what it says if you check like the fandom wiki for different attacks of Vegeta. It's like the one for Final Explosion was this attack failed to kill Majin Buu.
Because he
Oh,
just
man.
absorbed it, and he's like, cute.
Well, yeah,
Well, he
you
didn't
got
absorb it,
ripped
it
apart
blew
into
him
very
up.
small pieces, but not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He
okay.
regenerates.
It turned him into a fine mist, and then he reformed because he's a magical genie.
Yep.
Because you destroy
Got to
items
use
or
a
pieces.
really, really, really strong spirit bomb to do that.
Mhm.
On a planet that won't get blown up if it gets hit by a big spirit bomb because
Don't worry
Because-
about it.
Magic.
Yeah,
Magic,
Boo's
bitch.
magic absorbed. I don't know.
no, they said it was like, oh, the planet of the Kais is bigger and denser.